What is going on, Full Combo family? It's your boy Danny God. I am your TO for FGC and FPS events alike, and today we are bringing you our top 8 from our King of Fighters PlayStation event that happened on Sunday, March 20th. We had 51 competitors battle it out for $136 in prizing, going out to our top 3, and we had people that had never touched a King of Fighters title, all the way up to seasoned veterans who have placed in EVO, and there was a ton of fun and honestly just strong competition in this event. We really hope you enjoy the high-level gameplay, and if you do, please come back and watch our other videos. Drop a like on this one. Subscribe to the channel. We will be uploading regularly, and we greatly appreciate your support. We'll catch you next time. Thank you. Into our first match of winners semifinals. Once we finish semifinals, we will be moving down to the losers side to see how that is going to go. We want to make sure that we showcase every single match on our top 8 as best that we can.
So we've got, this should be Tavera First Force coming back against Seis MX.
That is it.
Fantastic. So Tavera, we have seen them before, just a very fundamental fireball, zoning, kind of space control game style. Seis MX, I'm not sure if we have seen them.
We have not.
But Robert, able to play the fireball game with the best of them, just one of those well-rounded characters. But Andy, his character's been a problem so far from what we've seen.
You're absolutely correct, my friend. Robert, Vanessa, and Dolores. I actually really like that team composition right there.
Right. Very, very strong characters, very well-rounded. But you've got to be able to find a way to get through Andy, and so far he has been controlling a lot of these early matches for Tavera, just being able to do so much with those fireballs and space control. Getting the EX fireball, trying to get some extra block stun to be able to get pressure. But Tavera content to just kind of hang back. Now you got a pressure situation here. Now, Seis MX just getting some pressure. Oh, gets a hit. Not an extended combo though. You've got some good damage and a decent life lead here now. Great anti-air, ready for that jump in.
The Samaran in the chat. What is going on, Daniel? I hope you're doing well today, my friend.
Ooh. Great turnaround from Seis MX, honestly. Like, being able to find those spots to be able to take control of the pace from Tavera.
Yeah, we were seeing that Andy put in so much work, so getting that guy out of the way fast is great for him.
Right, get that threat off of the table for this first game.
I gotta say, one of the things that kind of scares me about Ash is just being able to keep that fireball stagnant. So it really kind of deters everybody from wanting to press the issue. Even there, where you can get the counter hit, it's still gonna blow up.
There have been moments where I'll be playing Terry, and his level 2 Buster Wolf is it's invul, but when I go into when Ash throws the fireball, there's still that little bit left over. I will trade with it because it just still has that lingering hitbox. It's just such a tough way to challenge and everything. Ooh, getting the fireball. But Robert, taking that life bar down a decent chunk. That's a lot of work that you could ask for on your mid.
Absolutely.
And against Vanessa, like, if you get one good wireless, EX confirmed, you can get some good damage that way and possibly even close it off with one good hit.
To answer your question, Daniel, yes, they absolutely both are.
Yeah. Mexico putting in work in this bracket. You love to see it. I always love seeing, like, international regions just throw out so much talent for different games and everything. Like, I wasn't around when it was happening live, but seeing Pakistan and Tekken, for example, just seeing the different styles and everything and how that elevates just everyone else's game as well is just always fascinating. So seeing Latin America and other regions just get their shining KOF is just always good to see.
Hey, what's going on, Rossi? Thank you for joining us today to watch some good-ass KOF.
Ooh. Vanessa, this character's been a problem since the launch of the game, and she's continuing. Seis MX showing out with Vanessa.
Oh, nice overhead.
Great stuff.
Oh my god.
Great juggles. The low sweep.
And the stun.
Oh my goodness.
So strong from Seis.
Man, I think that's like one of the things that seeing in these later rounds, seeing these high-level players go for stun situations, having the awareness to look for that and be like, oh, I might be close to a stun here, see it in the corner, and then secure that, or a guard crush, or things like that. Just well done. Well done from Seis MX. And so, Tavera looking probably to get that Andy gameplay going again. Just that was kind of the difference maker in those first few rounds for them. Just being able to get that Andy zoning, all that going, be able to control that space.
I completely agree. Losing Andy so early was really, really rough on Tavera's game plan. Because you got to, at that point, he's kind of just relying on Ash to zone everybody out.
Right. But like when you don't have necessarily that life lead, that's not as viable of a strat for sure. But like Robert is a character, just such a well-rounded kind of Shoto style of fighting game character. Being able to have those responses at minimum, like these EX fireballs to neutralize that. Reversal hitting for Tavera.
Hey, thank you for joining us today, 4-9. We appreciate you.
Great damage. Often confirmed there for Andy. Relatively even life bars here. One good confirm would seal the round for either player. Just rolling back, not wanting to press the issue too much for Tavera.
Yeah, I respect that a lot from Tavera right there. I'm very, very impatient when I play games, so I want to run in and get the low poke, but he was ready.
It is one thing that, like, especially in a game like this with so many options, being able to play patient like that and just really look for your specific spots is just such a good skill to have. It's something I definitely need to work on as well.
And guys, just as a reminder for all of our viewers, we do have a Matcherino set up right now. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. He's going to bring it up, and you can just click a code for absolutely free. There it is. There's one of them.
Hey, Matcherino redemptions. You love to see it. Support the players. It's always good. They're putting on a show for us.
Absolutely. And there's so many free-to-claim codes that you can get 25 cents to the pot directly, and it all goes to them.
Wonderful. You always love to see those Matcherino codes getting redeemed, helping out, supporting players and scenes.
And we got full life Ash versus full life Vanessa. Very, very nice.
Slight meter advantage for Ash on here. Now I'm hoping to see eventually if we can get the right hit with Ash, some install combos, because those can get absolutely insane.
And we are watching those redemptions come in. Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it. I know the players do.
Y'all are incredible for getting those code redemptions. Every little bit counts for helping those prize pools.
And this is some really, really good damage right here for Seis.
Is this going to close it? Not quite. Not quite.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That was a huge read right there from Seis. He just dashed back and said, you're going to roll out of this corner. I promise it.
Yeah. Just those dash cancels, such a strong option to just kind of test people and everything. Because then even if you dash cancel forward, you're still looking for certain responses and everything and kind of putting that pressure situation on your opponent. Now we got Mei-Ten-kun. Just another one of those kind of zoning style of characters, but also having good space to like just rush options with that dash punch to really challenge people from thinking, oh, he's just zoning. I can look to get in that way. Wow. That punch reflecting the fireball. That was actually kind of cool.
Hey, I saw that. What the heck? I didn't even know that was a thing.
I have not seen that very often.
Hey, yo.
That is... Jeez, Vanessa really does have it all. That's incredible.
Oh, good play right there from
This
Tavera.
is going to be, closing out on there for Mei-Ten-kun.
And now we see the Dolores come out for the first time on the side of Seis.
Mei-Ten-kun doing work. Both of these characters really good at controlling space. It'll be interesting to see the adjustments that Seis will make with this Dolores in play.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Getting the sand moves going.
I don't know why this character reminds me of Gur so much. Or, not Gur. Oh my god, what is his name from Mortal Kombat? Geras.
Oh, Geras, I believe?
Yeah, I don't know why. Something about her.
I think it's like the sand thing, for sure. I've felt it too.
And it makes you scared to walk forward. You don't really want to walk forward against this character at all.
She also has like just one of those characters that has a very strong. You'll see that kick forward. Her stand D is also good. Oh, catching the teleport. Great stuff from Tavera. Just trying to hold on to that last little bit of health there. Now, this is dangerous. One good confirm from Tavera could spell a lot of damage or even close out the round.
Yeah, and just kind of keeping full screen right now again, away from Dolores.
great patience, but we have about getting the anti-air. I was gonna say time's starting to run out. You do need to start looking for that situation.
Yep.
Great stuff.
And I think Seis saw the same thing. He's like, you know, eventually he's going to have to approach me. Let's just jump in on it as fast as we can.
Right. Just get that challenge in the air going if they go for it. It's wild. They just churn out good music left and right.
And of course, I got
them and Arxis, man, their music is always hitting for me too. Just I just make fighting game playlists of music, and I'll just throw that on at the gym when I'm driving, whatever. I'm like, dude, if you're not playing fighting games, you're at least missing out on some great music, if not some great games as well.
I remember seeing at the beginning of Guilty Gear Strive's life, it's like Guilty Gear Strive is just a $60 album with a free game attached to it.
For sure. Man, I bought this JuiceBox game called King of Fighters 15, and I got all these dope-ass characters too. What?
And the Vanessa
you can play at that game, Arxis. But as a fighting game player, I'm like, man, I just get all these great soundtracks and games. I'm happy. Man, Vanessa Mirror, and so far looking all El Dogor so far. And Luis Cha not out of it yet. Well, I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse coming into play there.
And we were seeing Luis Cha really good at optimizing combos, but we're seeing Dogor kind of shine in his neutral game right now. I don't know if it's MU knowledge or it's just neutral play, but either way, it's working out for El Dogor.
For sure. Now we get to see this Mai, and we saw just how lethal this Mai can be. Dangerous character for Luis Cha, especially throwing the right hits and right positions on the screen. Looking to kind of zone and get Vanessa backed into that corner. Now, rolling out of there. Great caution there, but not out of the woods yet.
Oh, that was an interesting little interaction. I thought Dogor might have some extra frames there to work with, but clashes on the jab, but somehow Mai still ends up in the corner.
Right. And all those little hits, El Dogor not really having a confirm until now, but all those hits have added up so much to the point that Mai is very low on health. Now, how much meat are you willing to spend to take out Vanessa here? Spending a lot, and then just getting that last pressure hit to close out. But Vanessa showing up to do some damage on Mai.
Absolutely. Hey, what's going on, Leon? Thank you so much for checking out the King of Fighters 15 stream. We appreciate you, dog. We miss you in our Dragon Ball tournament, but you still have Strive. And stay away.
Too many good fighting games out there in too little time. That's what I'm always saying to myself.
Oh, man.
All right, Yuri closing this out real quick. Good stuff from El Dogor, just looking to get that Mai out of here. Start working down this Anchor Andy here. Interesting, we see Anchor Andy here. We have seen Tavera playing them on point, so we'll see how this positioning, having Andy with so much meter available, kind of changes things.
Absolutely. And they're both rocking the same color. There's obviously some type of preference here.
The Flavor Town influence is obvious in my eyes. That's the way to go.
Nice air to air. Didn't get anything off that couldn't regain pressure there, but it's okay. Guard cancel, get out of there.
I think that's one of those things where you might not get every confirm off of every hit in this game, just based off of pace, positioning, and everything. But just being able to at least get into like a pressure sequence off of those air-to-air hits is such a good thing to have as a player, and especially high-level players when they have such strong sequences of pressure.
Absolutely.
Luis Cha hanging on to this last chunk of life.
Oh, and the DP not working out in his favor.
Not quite. Betting it all, hoping for the best, but El Dogor was ready for it.
And he's going to go up 1-0.
Man. These top-level matches, these high-bracket matches are just... I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Yeah, they're pretty insane, man. Like, I haven't got to watch too much competitive for this game, but watching it here in front of my eyes unfold in our tournament, I'm like, Jesus, man.
I cannot wait for major tournaments of this. Like, I am attending Combo Breaker in person, and I'm hoping to make it out to EVO. Like, I will probably get absolutely washed by these players if I ever encounter them, but, like, just being able to watch them work in, like, those big major settings where a lot of players are really showing up will be fantastic.
And there's definitely...
Especially,
oh, go ahead.
Like, the idea of international competition as well, like, where if you can get players from, like, Shanghai, from China, Japanese players, obviously, like, that would be incredible.
Definitely. And the in-person tournament setting is just so much different than an online setting. Online setting, you're in the comfort of your house, you're probably eating some food, drinking something. When you're sitting there and you got 4 people behind you because they want to see their buddy win, it's just a different level of nerves, but can also let people shine a lot more.
For sure, for sure. And it's always best to have like the option of going for either, and just having the good net code. It's been the crusade of fighting games, and finally seeing it come to fruition is just excellent to be able to have events like these all over the country. Just having these international tournaments where they're somewhat close region-wise with Mexico or Latin America in North American tournaments, just fantastic, especially for me as a spectator, and commentators, being able to watch and talk about these and seeing these dope combos like this my one we're seeing here.
Very nice from Luis Cha.
Vanessa. That's great for Luis Cha, because that Vanessa kind of got my life bar really low in game 1, so having things relatively even in game 2 will be really good to see. Oh, and stuffing that move with the throw. Throws so fast, just one of those games that has instant throws, kind of like traditional Guilty Gear. Just where in Guilty Gear Stripe you have 2-frame throws, which is insanely fast, but it does mean that you can meaty things. In this game, they are instant, so it kind of affects pressure that way. Or you can interrupt things if people are too close. You can just say, nope, don't throw stuff out, I'm ready for it, I'll throw it.
And big whiff on the DP right there, but then accidentally dropping the combo is Luis Cha, but still able to retain the pressure, but now Iori answering back.
Yeah, you've got 4 meter there, so if you get one good hit, you can close this out for sure. But then there's also the prospect of a 5-meter Athena on deck, which is also terrifying.
Absolutely. And then trades with I believe that was the DP, or that might have been the incoming punch. I wasn't able to tell. But still got the trade. Good stuff for Luis Cha right now, but like you said, 5-meter on deck for Athena.
Yeah. But having plenty of air mobility, very quick character, she has zoning of her own, so you can kind of control a lot of the same situations as Athena, and that's what we're seeing from Luis Cha here, just being able to neutralize a lot of those fireballs and get that hit that he was looking for.
I really like this. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. And that's where that 5-meter Athena gets so dangerous.
Yeah, very nice from Dogor right there. And he's going to get some health back too, so this isn't going to be too much of a mountain to climb.
But like we were saying with we've seen Andy have his fireballs of his own, but maybe not as many air mobility options to kind of control and keep Athena from running all over the place. But getting a good clean EX hit there. Man.
Well, this is tense. I'm just I'm watching here with my mouth open.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Back and forth.
Because you have to, especially against a character like Athena, you have to pick those spots like Luis Cha just did to be able to get that clean hit. But once you do everything you can to make it hurt and close out that and even things up 1-1 here. Great stuff.
Very, very nice. And that's where we're seeing the Anchor Andy come into play. Like you said, we had seen them on point before, but I think he really made the best use of the Andy right there at the end.
Yeah, that EX elbow is just very good for confirms and corner carry. Just being able to kind of shut down some of the things that Athena was looking to do there.
Arlo, I'm not sure if you know this, but Misguided Monk in the chat asked, can Mai still wall jump in the corner? Because I know she can do that in
yes,
she can. Nice.
Yeah. And with her down light kick command normal, that can lead to some crazy cross-up stuff. Mai very, very good character in this game from what I have seen. Good throw from Luis Cha.
Oh, and he's just chasing down right now.
But Dogor looking to turn this momentum. He's like, all right, you got game 2. You got that one on me. Let's get back to what I was trying to do here.
Oh, there it is. Opened up low, and that's going to be big damage.
That's going to be a closeout here. Not quite. Luis Cha going for the throw there. Catching the roll. Good punish on there. Now you're getting your own corner carry. And it's interesting. We see Dogor going for a lot of the kind of lows to open up Luis Cha. Luis Cha going a lot more for the overheads and everything, and Dogor being ready to kind of respond accordingly and get that challenge.
I'm seeing Luis more and more when he's in the corner now. It's kind of neutral jumping to fish out a button. And unfortunately didn't work out for him that time.
Right. Yeah, those different jump timings, it's something I've found in a lot of my games. Looking to do different heights of jumps that kind of throw off anti-air timing, people challenging and punish accordingly. Very strong.
Absolutely.
Well, and guard cancel, get out of there, get some space. But Vanessa just saying, nah, I'm not done. You can spend your meter, but I'll still look to get in your face. Now you've got the pressure situation that we all know from Vanessa.
I like the little jab reset right there, and then immediately goes for the overhead, thinking he might be opened up low. Very nice.
And El Dogor just getting so much momentum turned back on his side after game 2. He is just firing on all cylinders with this Vanessa.
El Dogor looking pretty solid all around, but I mean, his point Vanessa, I think, is what is definitely showcasing his talent right now.
Right, very big difference maker so far for his team in these matches.
Oh my god, that kick.
Oh, just using that dash. Raw max, probably a misinput of some sort. Looking to do quick max confirm of some sort.
And then we saw Luis Jaw just go for 4 short hop kicks. That was awesome, actually.
Right.
This is the epitome of I'll do it again.
Kind of dangerous, actually, for El Dogor, because that spent 2 meters. And you didn't really get much out of it, so...
Yeah. I think you're right. That probably was a misinput, or it was a huge call-out.
Did not end up working out, but you're down to the anchor, Andy. Ooh, and good punish on that attempt. Great damage. Wow, I did not know that Andy had damage like that. Holy cow.
Yeah, that was insane.
Andy going up against Iori. Dogor just looking for those spots to get in.
Oh, nice
Great.
DP.
Yup. We've kind of been seeing that from Tavera as well, where you kind of just use those fireballs and then look for those, use a jump to kind of either go for an air-to-air or if they stay on the ground, do a jump in. But El Dogor just staying patient, saying, I'll wait for it and go for a DP. Just great patience on their part.
Oh, there's the EX fireball. What you gonna do with it?
Ooh.
Nice. High-low.
Yes, good high-low there.
And Luis Shaw in a much better position now. Still has a decent amount of meter to work with.
Right. Lots of meter. One good hit can even those life bars up real quick.
Oh, nice reflect.
Oh, yeah. And Athena, the zoner with a teleport DP also has a reflect. She's wild.
That
and El Dogor just putting that to work and closing it out real quick. Excellent stuff.
That cross-up was absolutely disgusting from Dogor at the end. I got hit. I didn't know why I was blocking that.
I was out of this match a long time ago, I'll tell you that much. I didn't even get to that cross-up.
Very nice. King, Robert, and Blue Mary versus Joe, Shermie, and Ralph. We are getting this next match underway. Once again, we are in the first match of our losers' top 8. All right. Nice, right into it. Joe taking a little bit of momentum, bringing him to the corner already. Great stuff from El Rosa. I got to get that name updated. All right, now Joe in the corner. Blue Mary gets a little bit of momentum here. Trying to keep it a nice distance. Seems like her neutral buttons are good for that. Thank you for watching, Misguided Monk. We really appreciate you. And from 51 players down to 8, you're going to see some crazy stuff in this top 8. That is for sure. Oh, and just raw super. He's going to get punished and get put in the corner. And Blue Mare or King really going to take advantage of this right now and kill off of that. So nice from JuiceBox.
Definitely a great closeout there for sure. We're bringing out the Shermie. El Rosa keeping that Shermie on deck for this now.
Yeah, I definitely want to see more Shermie. I know everybody was really excited for her character design. I mean, I know I was. I was like, yo.
Why. Hey, yo, Shermie, though?
Yeah, for real. Ooh, nice air-to-air. And good confirm right there.
I think it's one of the things that I see a lot of really good KOF players is being able to get those kind of like air to air and then confirm into some combo of some sort. It's just because they're not. It's not like an anime game where you get like a hit and then air dash cancel it into a combo of some sort. You kind of have to be really aware and ready to go for that.
Thank you so much for the follow, Cha Cha Z. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Right. Oh, and that's that running command grab that I was mentioning before. Just such a fast option to catch you sleeping.
Then we got the boy wizard Harry Potter with the follow. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying some good
boy who
KOF.
lived himself in chat. You love to see it.
Yeah, I heard he was getting a pretty cool video game coming up soon.
Hey. I have not been following him that much. I'll have to check that.
It looks pretty insane. I'm just hoping it's cooperative.
Right.
All right. So Robert taking out the what was that? The Shermie right there.
Yup. JuiceBox doing well.
Absolutely.
And you got to deal with a steel-toed bootsies with Ralph because he's not just playing footsies. It's more intense than that.
I was gonna ask, have we seen JuiceBox on stream previous? Or
I do not believe we have yet. This is the first that I am remembering.
Gotcha. And he's putting in work
Definitely.
right now against El Rosa.
Yeah, one of the names that I see a lot. I've been watching a couple of their streams, frequenting their YouTube channel and everything. Just very good teacher, very good, very big fan of the game. Just always good to have those kinds of players, just high-level players, as resources.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for the follow, Julian83. Hope you're enjoying some KOF with us right now.
Oh, and we have some more Blueberry action. Yes, this is my girl. Getting that ender there, just so much damage.
That was really, really good, and didn't seem like it took too many resources to get there.
I actually play her points for that reason because a lot of her offense doesn't need a ton of resources, but she is obviously a very viable anchor because we're going to the climax cancel here to close things out. Good old Mary's Dynamite swing to finish things out and put JuiceBox up 1-0 on here.
Very nice from JuiceBox. And now that I know a little bit more about the player base in the game, if I ever have to seed KOF again, I'll do a better job because I seeded him a little bit too low, in my opinion.
I think that's always the interesting thing with like new games and everything, kind of figuring out what the player base looks like, but also like you're never certain on where seeding is because of like that new game factor. You're like, do I go off of reputation, results, that kind of thing? But like all these players at this caliber are just so capable of making the adjustments on the fly against each other and just really putting on such a show and showing why they're in this position in the first place.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Nina King, and always coming through and supporting us, and we appreciate you so much. My man, donating the tree fitty, my man. Thank you so much. We really, I mean, honestly, guys, we cannot tell you how much it means when you guys donate. Even if it's not out of your own pocket, just hitting the claim code. If you guys can mash it on Wake Up, you guys can mash a code button. Just do what you can. We really appreciate it.
Man, no wonder I was so good at claiming that code. All right. We're going to see a lot of this kind of zoning footsies here.
And Harry Potter.
Thanks for that code redemption as well.
I'm going to assume that's him based off the picture.
That's a pretty good read to make there.
Big whiff on the DT. Taking him straight to the corner.
That's a great life lead to have.
Oh my god! Read the roll so hard and threw him straight back into the corner. Oh, and then he baits it on it. Oh no, rocket.
Oh, but no, confirm there. Just out of range to get those punches to connect.
Oh, the grab.
Throw. Not a punish, but just such a, like, because they're so fast in a lot of those situations where you're close up, it's a great option to just kind of win out.
And there are still 30 free codes to redeem. If you guys type !Matcherino in the chat, all you gotta do is click 2 buttons. It takes actual seconds, and you can donate to these amazing
we're
players.
down to 29 codes, it looks like there. We
Let's
just
go.
got one.
Thank you guys so much.
Fantastic. Oh man. King doing a lot of work so far. Just still pretty much a very 80% life bar on King. JuiceBox just very much in control of this match so far.
Nice, another code being redeemed. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, the guard crush. Huge damage inbound.
Man. You got a meter on deck,
That's
looking
dead.
to spend it and secure that kill. Just widen that lead just a little bit more with that king.
Holy
Man.
crap. This
JuiceBox.
king has taken almost no damage, but has got almost no resources available to them as well.
Right. But I mean, you've got basically, even if you're JuiceBox, you've got 2 characters to work through before you're to Blue Mary, so you have plenty of time to build meter. You're in a very good spot. But El Rosa, you do have 4 bars, and Shermie can do a lot of damage. Just
That
right
was
there.
sick. That was like 65% right there off one combo. Beautiful.
She can turn it around really fast, but you've got to make sure that you're on point. And if there's a player that can do it, it is El Rosa. We have seen them do it in other large tournaments like NLBC that have been stacked with players. So,
And that little slash kick that King does, the like little backward kick, is that a DP?
I believe it is a DP motion. I don't think it's invulnerable unless you use the EX version, if
Gotcha.
I recall correctly. But still, like a great like air to air if you can stuff a move before it happens, but you just kind of risk trading that way. Hey, we still have those codes coming through. Thanks everybody for getting those Matcherino codes through and supporting the players. We appreciate it. They appreciate it. It means a lot.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, you've been doing great, man. Just watching, enjoying KOF and everything. We're all just hanging out, having a good time, watching a great game.
And we are seeing our first K and our first Clark.
Oh, these are 2 characters. K-Dash he kind of operates on like a stance that lets him get different follow-ups, whether it's a fireball, like a dash, that kind of thing. And Clark is just an absolutely wild grappler. He is so fun to watch. If we get to that, then we're in for a treat.
Honestly, always been a really big fan of K and his character design. And his combos in this game are friggin' ridiculous, so I want to see some optimization.
I mean, players of this caliber, you're probably going to get your wish if they can get that one good hit.
Oh, I love that. Something about characters that disappear are so sick.
Right? It's like, I'm over here. Now I'm over here.
Thank you for the follow, Rydakin. We appreciate you. Woof.
This stage is one of my favorites. I love the music as well. It's kind of like that tribal sound to it. So good.
Yeah, very aesthetically
Juan
pleasing.
KOF striking first, taking out the K-Dash.
Man, and the codes are just coming in. We went from 30 to 23 in just one set. Thank you guys so much. And another one.
Man, we're in the Mascherino code blender right now. You love to see it. One blender that I'm always happy to be a part of.
And then Pigeon Senpai gonna go ahead and click the sponsor link. My man. Another one. Jeez.
He's matching all the links.
I
He's
love
hitting
it.
all the sponsor links. Much easier to hit than like a one-frame link or anything like that, for sure.
And a third one coming in. Thank you so much, dude. Another code redemption. Jesus, guys. Go crazy.
But in the meantime, this Gato for Juan KOF just... Well, I was going to say doing a lot of work with a little bit of life, but Clark finally getting that last hit to close that out.
Very, very nice. And honestly, I love seeing Clark in general. He's always just been a fun character for me to watch. I like grapplers in general. But yep, there we go.
They get a bad rep, for sure.
Losing an air-to-air against a grappler is just bad friggin' business.
Ooh, right? Using that Clark sweep to kind of outrange one of the really good buttons, right? Like, there's such good range, very fast. If he EX cancels it, he can get a confirm off it. Just very strong that way for ground control.
Oh my god.
Chris just using a lot of those air buttons to be able to confirm and take the kill himself.
Yo, he activated the time stone. That man said, bah, bah. That was so sick. I didn't even know he could do that.
Right? We've got a Chris mirror. In the meantime, we've still got those sponsor links coming through and codes coming through. Thanks everyone for the support. The players appreciate it for sure.
Chris seems like he has really, really good mobility, but kind of unsafe on a lot of his buttons. Oh, there we go. Back.
Yeah, a lot of things, they have like certain responses and everything. You have to kind of be looking for it, but his mobility and rushdown is just insane. So
Dude,
being able to look for those gaps to kind of exploit and be able to put those responses in the right spots is very important.
Absolutely.
But Tien Dash just rushing down, playing textbook Chris of just get in your face, throw a bunch of options, and then confirm accordingly.
But this game is so fun to watch. This is actually incredible.
Yeah, it's such a good spectator fighting game. Like, to me, King of Fighters is a good middle ground. Like, if you're not a fan of like the super high flying fast anime pace, but you're also not like crazy about like kind of the slower, more traditional style of fighting game, King of Fighters is like a fantastic middle ground pace and like kind of that traditional game. It just kind of has those elements of both and meeting in the middle. Ralph closing out match for Juan KOF. Great stuff.
Yeah, very, very nice for Juan KOF. And that back fist, EX back fist at that worked out for him pretty well. But I gotta say, TN Dash's Chris was looking pretty nice.
Yeah. Definitely not a slouch and everything. Heading back to the lobby, though. Either catching a breather or we're going to see a character switch of some sort from one of the players.
I'm interested. We haven't seen, this is our first time seeing TN Dash. Who knows? He may have a whole nother squad, or he might be switching up his order.
Right. A lot of players just play this entire roster. KOF, like, while these characters are very diverse from each other, if you just have a good grasp of system mechanics, you can also just really do work with a lot of different characters.
All right.
So,
sorry about that. Switching up the names again, guys.
Yep. So that is one of the quirks of the lobbies. We'll switch those positions sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you mix the commentators of the TOs. It just goes down like that.
The lobby mix. It's what we're saying. Learning that lobby matchup.
My God, these quests and code redemptions just keep coming in. You guys are absolutely cracked right now. Thank you so much.
So TN Dash, we have Clark just swapping the positioning. So we have Clark at point now.
Yeah, kind of an interesting choice. But, we don't know exactly how it's going to go down. But Juan KOF not giving him a moment to breathe. He just keeps going for air resets.
Right. I mean, Clark does have some armored responses, so maybe looking to kind of get out of that Gato blender, whereas K-Dash might not have those responses. But, so far.
Tick command grab.
And getting the throw, keeping TN Dash on that pressure. And Gato saying, I got command grabs of my own. I'll throw the grappler.
Nice. Look at that air-to-air response. Immediate. That was so good from TN Dash. Look at it again.
Man.
He said, I'm not done.
Chasing him down.
Oh my God. So good from TN Dash. Neutralizing the Gato immediately. I think that's what he needs to get some momentum going.
Yep, that character switch playing out really well, but Clark still a little bit low on life. That Gato still did a lot of work for Juan KOF's team.
Maldito, I actually think it's Juan KOF 1-0, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be. Yeah, it was because he had the Ralph on the end. Ralph ended up clutching it out. So we do appreciate you trying to keep us on point, though. Alauto Mata, thank you so much. Probably shouldn't say that, but thank you so much for the follow, man. We appreciate that. And then thank you for the follow, plus K.
So K-Dash is using these fireballs in that kind of like stance of his to be able to control space against Chris, keep him from rushing down too hard on there.
Oh, it looked like he tried to shimmy jab right there.
Whew. Great challenge, and now you're in the corner, taking a lot of damage.
Oh, punishes the guard cancel, just dashing up to him. Very nice.
Great confirm to get that kill. And now we're down to Chris for TN Dash up against the middle position Chris for Juan KOF.
No worries at all, Maldito. Once again, we always appreciate you guys keeping us on point. No worries.
Yes, for sure. Just anybody in chat hanging out, leaving messages, supporting the players. It's always great to see.
All right, now we got Chris versus Ralph. Let's see if TN Dash can clutch this one out to go make it 1-1. And Duranless, yo, you had a great run, brother. Thank you so much for playing today.
Duran, that was fantastic playing. All right, we got Ralph against Chris. No meter really on deck for TN Dash right now, but 3 meters for Juan KOF, so that's a dangerous spot to be in. You've got to be on point and make sure you do not take the wrong hit. So far, Juan KOF just letting the boot do the talking. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Level 2. This is a lot of damage. This is a lot of damage. Not quite dead, but really close. Gets the OTG and the overhead jump in.
One KOF. 2-0 over TN Dash, but Dash, excellent job taking top 8, my man. I mean, that's never an easy feat, especially in a stacked bracket like this, so hats off to you. Plus, love the fact that you're playing K.
K-Dash, man, you can just say that you love every character in this game because they're all cool, but like K-Dash just has that swag to him.
Mm-hmm.
He just carries himself that way. He's like, yeah, I know I'm that guy. So
both of these players very, very comfortable in their neutral play. I would say JuiceBox seems a little bit more rush down than Tavera does.
Yes.
However, it's working out for him, and his king is super solid, so having the point king is probably going to come to his advantage in this matchup.
Right, but I mean, Tavera, we have seen this Andy do work, and they are willing to play so patient and everything and just kind of stuff any rushdown attempts. Like, they do not let people jump in for free or anything like that. They have those air-to-airs on deck. They are ready to anti-air with Andy, so it's a fascinating matchup to me for that reason, because they have somewhat similar styles, but like those little differences are, I think, what's going to pay the difference for whoever's going to come out on top here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Brandwin. Sorry, I thought I said it earlier, but I don't think I did, so thank you so much.
And then we just had a sponsor link coming through as well. People keeping on getting those Matcherino codes and links going to support these players.
Yeah, you guys are insane.
Always appreciated.
There we go. We got our first jump in right there from the Andy.
Gets the tech on the throw. All right. Oh, and great reversal from King. Kind of get yourself some space there. Oh, and the run-up throw.
Love it.
Man. Against a character that could like throw a fireball or like some challenge, being able to just kind of demand that respect to get a run-up throw is a victory in and of itself for JuiceBox.
Yep. And then we saw Tavera tech the throw. I think that's only the second tech throw that we've seen this entire tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to do. It's not an easy feat, so.
Yes. I mean, throws just being so fast in those situations, having the awareness is important, but Tavera just able to get that fundamental fireball zoning game going here as well. Just Andy. Andy is doing so well for them in these matches.
Mm-hmm. And remember, guys, if you think he's spamming and you're getting hit, then you are spamming a mistake.
Right, exactly. Now, just looking like we were saying, just getting that fireball, kind of footsies with fireballs going here.
Nice punish on the roll. Good damage off of that conversion. Thank you so much, Jado. Hey, thanks for checking us out, man.
And we got a following there as well.
Whoa, Sarah, thank you so much for the follow.
We appreciate the support, everyone, both on the Matcherino side and for the stream. It's always good to see people enjoying fighting games, especially KOF. This game's been fantastic.
Yeah, this game's super sick to watch. I'm gonna start watching tournaments for this.
Oh, it's your time will be well invested that way for sure. Competitive KOF is so good.
And Andy just playing his game the way he wants to. He gets the jump in, and Robert there with the DP.
Yep, with that life lead, just being able to kind of hang back, JuiceBox was able to just kind of sit back, throw fireballs with Andy, and be like, all right, I'll wait for you. I'll wait over here, and then just getting the anti-air when it was ready.
Good stuff.
Woo!
Oh my god, another one.
Oh, another! Wow. JuiceBox, ready with those.
Yeah, we're definitely...
This is the Elizabeth versus Ash theme. This song is so good. Sorry, distraction there.
No, you're good.
This SNK music be hitting.
I love this stage personally. This stage goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Man. So, can you give me a rundown? What's up with this green mode for Ash?
So it's his install. I'm trying to... One of the things I know is it kind of erases the charge limitations for a lot of his moves, which makes it possible to chain a lot of things into each other in ways that normally wouldn't be possible. So I see some of those crazy combos and damage from Ash. It's a very strong option for him. One of my training partners is an Ash player, and seeing those combos go off, I'm like, I'm not even mad at this, because it looks so damn cool. But JuiceBox closing it out on Ash there. So we won't be seeing any more of those, but we do see Mei Tang-kun come out. Another charge-style character, but brings out a lot of the zoning. I recall, Tenku also has kind of a small mechanic where he can sleep a little bit or gain more rest between charges. So like the more he charges and rests, the stronger a lot of his options are.
Oh my gosh, what are we watching right now?
Oh, the footsies, the zoning footsies.
You guys may not like it, but this is what the ideal KOF match looks like.
For sure. Chasing after that fireball, and JuiceBox with the jump over and challenge to get that combo going. Great awareness.
I think what I'm noticing a lot from JuiceBox right now is when he gets that stray hit, he sets himself up so well, so if he gets another one in the next encounter, he's able to optimize.
Just getting these rolling shimmies on fireballs.
So thank you so much for the follow, Ompa.
Man.
And another follow from 32. Oh, that was Wero. Hey, Wero, thank you so much for participating today, friend. Hope you enjoyed it.
Man, JuiceBox's Robert just doing so much work for him. Wow.
Yeah, that was actually pretty dominant, considering he lost the first character as well.
Right. It was like you have reverse 3-0s. This was essentially like a reverse OCB in a lot of ways. Like,
Man, very nice from
a lot of circles next to Robert's name on that character matchup sheet.
Yep. All Robert, baby. Very nice. Thank you so much for the follow, Icky. Good looking. Now, guys, if you're just tuning in and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please consider typing in !matchfrino. You can claim a free code for 25 cents. It goes directly to our prize pool, which goes directly to our players, and it helps them out a lot. There's also some sponsor quests. We saw Jado going absolutely insane with them. Harry Potter did a couple. We also had a $3.50 contribution from, I believe it was Benjamin Martinez. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Supporting these players for a lot of the work that they do, just training-wise, to put on great matches. A lot of these players are also, like we were saying, JuiceBox, a content creator, making a lot of guides to teach these games. They always appreciate that kind of thing.
Oh, and there's one of the codes right there. Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Tree Fitty. I forgot about that.
Fitty. The most legendary $3.50 I've ever seen, that's for sure.
And another code coming in. Thank you guys. And King, so low on life, gonna have to make this pixel count, and they are.
Oh man, Harry Potter still coming in clutch for it.
Another one. Kyle with the sponsor link as well. Thank you. King, are you gonna run this?
You're
back
kidding
right now?
me. You're
the
kidding
pixel.
me. JuiceBox, you madman! Incredible. You were out of it and bringing it all the way back with that King.
And that's huge. Wow. Taking out that Andy at the beginning, so you can't get zoned out nearly as bad. That was awesome. And Nina Kane, thank you.
We're getting all the follows. Man, we can't keep up with all these codes and all these follows coming through. We've got the male nurse in there as well. Thank you, everybody.
And the stream's going crazy right now. Oh my god, an Ash just kind of smothering, not giving King a chance to breathe or do anything, and I think they just snuffed the DP.
Mm-hmm. For sure, but now we're down to the Robert, which, as we just saw in the last match, was super dangerous. JuiceBox's Robert is a problem.
Oh my
Tavera
gosh.
just looking to get some zoning going here. Oh, catching the jump with the EXP.
Yeah, so patient right there. You even saw him just crouch down and wait for the jump in.
Oh, and the second fireball from the EX catching the roll.
Run up grab.
Run up throw. JuiceBox would definitely be a Guilty Gear Strive Kai player with these run up grabs.
Oh my gosh. You actually nailed that on the head, dude. I've never seen a character that's known for that more than
Right,
Kai.
it's such a bit. I'm like, of all the characters that got known for run up throw, Kai was not the one I would have bet, but it happened.
Silver Demos, thank
Tavera,
you so much.
Making it happen on defense with these flash kicks.
Yep, trying to take out the
EX
Robert.
Fireball. Great.
Yeah. Especially after how the last match went, getting Robert out of the way right now is the best thing for Tavera.
Getting that chip fireball to take Robert down. Yeah, that's massive. But we have seen Blue Mary from JuiceBox. Their confirms are really good with Blue Mary. She can do a lot of damage. Her pressure when she is up close is stifling. So you may have the lead, but you are far from safe at this point if you're Tavera. You still have to be on point.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Blue Mary does not need meter pretty much to get a good combo, but when she does add the meter, good lord.
Right. Any character in King of Fighters, like your point characters are characters that can do work without meter pretty solidly, but any character with meter is just that much more turbocharged and dangerous for you.
I like
just out of range for the EX slide.
That's what I was just thinking. And so close, but Ash is kind of dominating the neutral field right now.
Using the taser to keep yourself safe, and just doing another slide, and now you're in. Oh, and
I
that's
think
gonna
you're
be
dead.
Yeah, definitely a death here. JuiceBox has those combos ready. Now we're down to anchors. Blue Mary has bled a little bit, gonna get a little bit of health back, but not a ton. It's Tavera in a good position to even us up, and super cancel. Nice. Got the jump to bait out that command grab, and then just punished accordingly. Great stuff, Tavera.
Another thing I'm noticing is characters that can air, neutral button cancel into super is really strong, because winning an air-to-air in this game is huge.
Right. A lot of the like, especially at the start of the game, the characters that can go from lights into command normals to confirm, that's massive for a lot of like these stronger characters, is being able to get great corner confirms, great damage off of lights and everything is super important. Same thing for a lot of those jump in buttons, the lights that reach really far but can still confirm. Just always great, because even if you just go basic confirm into like a level 1 into a level 2, that's great damage. If you can manage to go into a level 3, you're gonna do probably close to half of a health bar at least.
Alright.
So, jumping right back in. We're getting the stage switch. We're even. Where is our fateful duel going to take place? In the freezing forest. Gosh, I love this stage. I love like we've got Harry Potter, like those people in the chat. We've got like a kind of ethereal deer in the background. It kind of reminds me of Patronus in a way, so so yeah, keep an eye out for that. This stage is beautiful.
All right, and it is 1-1 right now, so someone is going home after this game, but both players have been playing absolutely out of their minds, super cracked, and be prepared for some neutral right here. Oh my god, they just snuffed the fireball with the kick? JuiceBox, that was actually insane. I didn't even know you could do that.
Getting the Tatsu to catch that that jump attempt.
What I respect about Tavera's gameplay a lot is they will get a straight hit and just, if they don't feel like they need to press the issue and they want to gain some meter, they'll just back up and fireball right after.
Right. We've seen we saw a lot of El Rosa doing that with a lot of characters, where they would just roll back and everything to be able to just kind of get that neutral game plan going.
Oh, and JuiceBox is actually the top channel for King of Fighters right now, streaming his tournament run. Let's go, baby.
Wow. Yes. You'd love to see it.
Oh, man.
I love that use of the air fireball to just kind of neutralize that one hanging just underneath JuiceBox to be able to kind of keep yourself landing safely.
And are we going to see the magic pixel come back for King again? Oh,
not quite. Just out of range, and Tavera punishing with that elbow.
And we saw Robert take out all 3 characters in the very first game. I want to see something similar this time around. He has to get Andy out of here.
JuiceBox can definitely do it again. Always a threat. Right? Just those mind games. I love like seeing Tavera just go for those jump-ins, and JuiceBox just kind of hanging back, because you don't know if that fireball is going to be coming. Just kind of getting that conditioning going that you can get those jump-ins for yourself.
Alright, Robert finds himself in the corner against Andy. And Tavera very comfortable just holding this middle ground. He wants to see if JuiceBox is going to press the issue.
Starting to get a bit low for JuiceBox. Just playing very patient here, looking for that spot to fight back here. And finding it.
Yeah, if he can get rid of this Andy, he'll be in such a better position.
Oh, the use of the dive kick to avoid that fireball. So smart. JuiceBox just having such good situational awareness to avoid those fireballs in a lot of situations there.
And we just saw him close out that character with full screen run up grab. You love to see it, honestly. It's such a mind game in itself.
Right, and you love to see Juan Vargas coming through with the sponsor links. If you guys have a minute to spare to hit up that Matcherino, just exclamation point Matcherino to claim any codes that are left over or any sponsor links. The players appreciate that support so much.
Absolutely. You said it best, my friend.
Alright, Robert still alive here, getting the confirm. Doing some damage against the Ash.
And Ash is jumping out, or rolling out of the corner, then rolling back and trying to keep that middle ground.
Oh, and Tavera getting the hit. Not trying to over-confirm, just looking to get some hot pressure.
I respect that guard cancel from Tavera right there, so get away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and block the EX.
The save jump. Oh, no, this is going to be a lot of damage.
That's dead.
Level 1 to confirm. Man. JuiceBox just wanting to widen this lead and keep doing some more work with Robert.
This guy's Robert is absolutely cracked.
Yeah, I do not blame JuiceBox for wanting to keep this Robert going. He is doing so much work with his character right now. Oh, and catching the guard cancel roll.
Alright, time to play the neutral game again.
Well, using these CDs to kind of corner pressure that way.
I respect Tavera's patience right here, but that guard meter getting really low and gets opened up.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm super tense about that guard bar is cranked. You got Robert breathing down your neck. You need to find a way to take out this character to be able to have a chance to turn it around.
Oh, interesting. I kind of like that. The spacing on that's a little bit weird.
Right.
Oh, he did the upward. He was expecting the jump. That was a huge fallout.
Catching with the sweep. Alright, and you're down anchor to anchor, but JuiceBox is going to have 3 meters here on deck for Blue Mary to work with, and I don't think we've seen JuiceBox's Blue Mary lose a round so far. Once just doing so much work to make life easier for himself with Blue Mary, but also just having those confirms that game plan ready to go and close rounds up for himself.
Oh, that move seems like it's super hard to punish.
Oh, it's EX slide. I won't even lie, as like a beginner player, it carries me so hard. It's degen and I love it.
Oh, so much meter.
Getting the confirm. On the level 2 super, this should close it out.
That's definitely dead.
Boom!
JuiceBox keeping his run alive. 2-1 over Tavera, but Tavera put on a hell of a show for us throughout this entire tournament. They were on stream like 3 times. Great stuff to Tavera.
Tavera, yeah, definitely probably one of my favorite players that I have seen this entire tournament. I was not familiar with them before this, but I am definitely going to be looking to check them out because their Andy especially was just so strong, just covering so many options, playing such a good fundamental game that I would love to kind of learn that myself and implement that into my gameplay. So good stuff to Tavera. Congratulations to JuiceBox for moving on.
Yeah, they have some serious optimization. I just think Juan may have an advantage when it comes to playing neutral and patience. We will find out. We're actually seeing
a character that we haven't seen from Juan KOF so far this entire tournament. We are seeing them bring out a Kukri.
Uh-oh.
Which we saw Kukri at the start of this tournament. In the hands of good players, this character's traps, mix-ups, teleports are insane. Like, very strong. So, definitely going to be a test for Luis Cha to see if he can either get his pressure going and not let Kukri start anything, or just know the responses if you ever get put into those hard situations.
Oh, and I'm getting word from the chat. Luis Cha was actually top 8 EVO 2017 for KOF 14, so they are no slouch.
Very strong player. Just, as I mentioned before, one of the legacy players of King of Fighters, playing almost every version. If I go, when I was searching up YouTube VODs for just King of Fighters 14, 13, whatever it may be, Luis Cha's name was in there. It was great to see.
Oh man, this Kukri. We already saw like such a dominant performance. I think we saw a full sweep from Kukri before.
That's a perfect.
That was a
Juan
perfect.
KOF. Man, once Kukri gets going, he just such strong set play and options.
Jesus Juan, Jesus Juan. Yeah. Good God, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're saying Luis Cha is a top 50 King of Fighters player, and he has been showing it.
Yes. But Juan KOF, there's a reason they've got KOF in their name. just as strong, especially when you get to these last stages of brackets. Just anyone's a killer at that point. Man, I love Louise Chaw's mod. My goodness.
I like the setup too,
Wow.
getting the fans so they got a little bit more room to play with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, top 50 KOF player, top 20 is more like it. Hey, I love seeing all the Louise Chaw support in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah, they're,
Man,
they're talking to
this
me.
is
They're
one
like,
of-
put some respect on his name.
Right, for sure. Nah, I can't wait to see more like high-level competition between a lot of these players and everything, especially once we can get, we were mentioning it earlier, international competition at a lot of things like Evo and everything, just seeing a lot of these really, really experienced, talented players going up against each other.
Thank you so much for the follow, Ken Fuchsius. I love the name, by the way. Oh, what a good
Catching
super.
with the super, not opting to spend the 2 bars, just holding on to those for later. Will that... Gato's jump normals, very far reaching.
I love his mobility, man. That character seems like he's moving.
Yeah, he schmoves, that's for sure.
Now or never. Ready?
Alright, we're down to the anchor Andy. We saw this character do work for Louise Chaw earlier in the bracket. So, definitely more than doable for him.
Oh, that's so dirty right there.
Man. Yeah, once you get into those situations with Gato's follow-ups, things are just... You need to figure out what option is and everything.
Nice rollback.
Oh, and catching with the low, just enough range to punish there.
If an Andy's going to get a good amount of health back, and he's going to be going up against this Ralph.
Final round. Ready?
Fairly even on the meter spread as well, so this is
sure.
quite literally anybody's game right now.
Yes. I was surprised at Andy's damage output. A character I have not seen as much as others, and he has plenty of damage output, just like Ralph, so anything's gonna hurt. Like right now, the quick max confirmed, get those EX going.
That's so much damage.
I love this climax. Simple and efficient, not quite enough to kill, but gets the trade. Louise Chaw closing out game 1.
Yeah, that was really, really good use of Andy right there. And once he had Ralph cornered, he did not let him go.
Yeah, you don't want to ever let Ralph get going. Anything is going to hurt with Ralph and everything, so if you can smother that Ralph player from ever getting any of those dangerous situations, that is what you want to do. And Louise Chaw executed perfectly there.
Very, very nice. And both players opting to keep the same order, same characters. You love to see it. They're both confident in their game plans, and that was a super close match, so I really don't see a reason for anybody to switch. And thank you for the follow, Sleepy Ben.
Hey, nice segue there.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
yeah, definitely, like, sometimes it's tempting to, like, switch characters when you get into, like, those last things and be like, what could fix this? But, like, Juan KOF, the Kukri was doing work initially. Gato, like, just a couple things going right. So, just running it right on back. Ooh.
Kukri seeming like a character that's pretty good at keeping up with the pace of Vanessa right now.
Right.
And I think this was a very, very good choice for Juan KOF. He just needs to really get some damage on that Mai before she gets rolling.
And we are seeing some follows come through from, it looks like, Death Scythe and some code redemptions. We always appreciate the support for the players through the match arena, so thanks for that. Six Wing Killer with the sponsor link contribution. Thanks for keeping those coming through, everyone.
That was indeed another perfect from Kukri on Louise Chaw's Vanessa. So that's 2 in a row.
My goodness.
There we go. Kukri getting some momentum going.
Yeah, this is exactly the start you want if you're Juan KOF to get things going. But that guard cancel, getting you out of the situation.
What a great anti-air on the full jump. That was great.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Character is so dirty because once you do that little teleport out, they still have to hold it.
Yes. Because, like I said, that plume of sand that puffs up has a hitbox after a while, so it kind of gets you blocking into that mix-up situation.
Yeah, and there's a fire under Juan KOF right now. Kukri's taking close to no damage.
Right.
Yo, that confirm was ridiculous.
Just right at the edge of that 2B range.
Yo, I might be a Kukri man. I kind of want to win this character.
Dude, he's sick. I don't know if I'm big-brained enough to play some sort of set play character like this, but he definitely seems worth the investment. Great confirmed from Luis Cha to close it out. You still got quite the uphill battle though, but Luis Cha's Andy, very, very strong, and I feel very confident that he can make it happen. Just gotta shut down this Gato real quick to get anchor to anchor there.
Thank you so much for the follow, Azelhart and Wickersham. Really hope you're enjoying some high-level KOF. Well, apparently we have 164 viewers, and
wow.
We really appreciate it. We haven't had these numbers in quite a while, and we love to see it, especially for a legacy game like KOF. Thank you guys.
One of my favorite things about the KOF scene, y'all go hard for this game. We love seeing the support for the stream and for the game.
Oh, that was a huge whiff, but unable to convert off of it was Luis Cha. Very unfortunate.
CD trade, just kind of sending each other full screen.
Oh, another code redemption. Thank you so much.
Guard cancel, rolling on out of there, spending some meter.
Oh,
No confirm on that.
and another quest complete. God, you guys are going absolutely crazy with this match right now. Thank you. The players are going to love you more than
match
they
up
already
with
do.
the craziness of this match. Oh my gosh, I'm on the edge of my seat. The sweet follow-up, getting the throw.
Oh, nice.
Excellent EX Fireball. Living on a sliver of health is Luis Cha.
We only have 2 more codes remaining for the match arena. If you guys want to close it out, if you are enjoying what you're watching, exclamation point match arena in the chat. Click on the link, click on the free code. It takes actual seconds. You guys can do it. I know you can.
Oh man. So down to the last little bit. Luis Cha just hanging on to the slightest chunk of health.
Oh, nice DP, and he's going to get super off of it.
Oh my goodness! The climax! Such confidence to go for the climax off of the reversal too. And that completely corner carries out here.
Oof. Luis Cha knows that he just needs one more good conversion. Oh! Oh my god!
Oh, just a little bit lower, and that would have been a true block, more of a true block stream to kind of keep that throw. That's one of those things that with King of Fighters that you have to kind of figure out is a way to make those jump in block strings more safe, because you end up really close to your opponent, and those reversal throws are really strong. Like, I'm a Guilty Gear player, and in like Plus R or X, that's kind of one of those things where figuring out how to get past that mashed throw, since they're so instant, was one of the things there. And King of Fighters, probably the precursor that way, so.
Absolutely. And a skewed one with the $10 donation to the match arena. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much, my friend.
We appreciate that. The players appreciate it. That's fantastic.
The absolute unit. Nice.
Yeah, Misguided Monk, that definitely could have been it for Luis Cha, just that one confirmed. But we're tied 1 apiece here.
And to think
it's
that
all going to come down to here.
He was left with just Andy against 3 characters, and he made it happen, so.
Right. Down to the very wire. Now what you hope for if you're Luis Cha, or if you're a Luis Cha fan, he can get this Vanessa going against Kukri, but it is not looking promising on that front so far.
And what I'm noticing a lot from Juan KOF right now is every time Luis Cha goes for a high-hitting hit or even a jump-in, he is anti-airing it or he is sniping it out as best he can.
Right. This is already so much more than you've been getting so far from Vanessa, though. Just getting half of that health bar down, that's fantastic for Luis Cha.
And there it is
Getting
again.
the jab check there, but reducing that life bar quite a bit. Gonna get some of it back, but it should be about half health or just above it. And Luis Cha's mine, very dangerous, so a couple good hits and you can get this Kukri out of here and start working on Gatsu and Ralph.
And it's just like you said, Kukri pretty much, I mean, they have been at full health each time Maya's come in here, so this is already a much better start for Luis.
Right. I think those fans really helping out for just keeping Kukri from hanging back too much or getting in for free. Because that fan will just kind of neutralize things and let Luis Cha be able to do these CDs or special move follow-ups to check Kukri from getting in.
Oh, that was a great mix. Looked like he was going for the dash under, instead opts for the overhead.
Man, Luis Cha's Mai, just absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite characters that I've been watching in this tournament. Just excellent stuff.
Seis with the quest completion. Thank you so much, brother. We look forward to seeing your winners finals match.
Alright, now we're up against Gato. We've been seeing this Gato mix happening. Guard canceling out of there, not wanting to be in this blender. Man.
Yeah, Gato giving me some...
like palpable. I can feel it in my bones right now.
Gato really giving me some Fang vibes.
Mm-hmm.
If I will enter rest mode, I don't want it to do that.
Yeah, definitely not. That would be like the ultimate, like mix. Going into rest mode, I'm like, oh, the matches, no!
Right?
I gotta see all of this. It's Gato closing it out very quickly. Full health Gato here against Andy now, but man, this Andy is great. Getting the cross up, no confirm. Guard canceling out of there. Luis Cha using these guard cancel rolls a lot more than other players, and I really like it because it's getting you out of these mix-up situations with, well, previously Kukri, but also with Gato kind of getting out of these follow-up situations with command grabs or overheads or anything like that that Gato has before they can happen.
Yeah, Dogfather, there's not been any type of raid today. People are just loving some King of Fighters.
Man, that is everything you can ask for. And we're getting tons of Matcherino support from the viewers too. That's like even better. We're getting Mr. Manuel, I believe was the name on there.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the sponsor link going.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is tense for right now. Oh, losing the air-to-air and losing momentum. Now in the corner. Oh, the mix!
The command grab to close it out. Juan KOF. My goodness, that's probably my match of the tournament. If I had to pick one,
that was so much fun.
Goodness, the
Like,
adaptation from both players against each other, just Luis Cha figuring out Kukri over time and everything, kind of getting better responses. But like, man, just excellent play from Juan KOF and Luis Cha. Congratulations to Juan KOF for moving on, and Luis Cha, good at playing all day. Like, you put on a show. You showed that you are one of the premier KOF players out here, and I cannot wait to watch more from everyone. But we're moving into, this should be our loser semifinal, right?
Yep. Yeah, we got
Right.
Juan KOF versus JuiceBox.
Man, these two did not play each other. No, Tavera was the one that put Juan KOF. Right.
Nope, not yet. No, this is the first time they're seeing each other in this tournament. And winner of this is going to move on to losers finals.
Mm-hmm. Man, JuiceBox just smothering Kukri. He's like, I saw those sand mix-ups you were doing. I want no part of that.
Absolutely. Prometheus Prime with 100 bits. Thank you so much, brother.
Hey, Prometheus, let's go. We're getting some more follows coming through. We have Silent Assassin coming in. Thanks for the follow.
Yo, you put that name together so much faster than I did. I was reading it like, what is this? Good stuff.
I saw like the lint and like Silent. I'm like, wait a minute.
That was great.
Well, JuiceBox was in control of this to start, but Kukri's doing a lot of damage.
It seems like JuiceBox is pretty familiar with this matchup. He was snuffing a lot of stuff that we saw a few other players getting hit by.
Right. And those set play characters, just in fighting games in general, definitely kind of a matchup check, seeing what you know and what you don't, and kind of exploiting that matchup knowledge. JuiceBox, as a teacher of this game, is very informed, so would make a lot of sense that they know how to deal with that matchup in a lot of ways that some people might not yet.
Oh my god, the patience from JuiceBox right there. Knew the button was coming out.
Man. And we've been seeing this a lot in this bracket when we have had JuiceBox on stream, just in control of the pace so far.
And I love the little fuzzy jump back. You get the stray hit in case you pressed a button. That was beautiful.
One other thing I love seeing from JuiceBox is just knowing when they can go for these throw attempts to either interrupt pressure or just continue their own pressure. It's one thing that they are really excelling at in these matches so far.
Oh my god, the patience.
Gets the throw.
Yeah, he's probably played his fair share of Ralphs.
Yeah, haven't we all? Very strong character, very popular so far in the game's life cycle.
And I'm going to completely agree with what you said about JuiceBox's throws. He is tick throwing a lot of stuff because he's feeling that they just want to press a button so bad.
And we're posting in the chat, Juice getting seated higher next time. Jesus Christ, definitely.
Yeah.
Perhaps Juice feeling a certain type of way, and I'm like, all right, I gotta show what I can do. I gotta prove myself, but I'm happy to do so. We've got a King OCV right there on Juan KOF, no less. Like that is no easy feat.
Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. And I think Juan KOF going to opt to make a quick team switch. He might be going for a couple characters he feels a little bit more comfortable with.
Right.
Prometheus Prime, I am out, but good work tonight, guys. Makes me excited to be back in the studio soon. Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for the bits.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so I'm wondering if the switch will see. If I had to hazard a guess, I would guess that it would be the Kukri. Because JuiceBox just completely shut that character down, did not let anything happen on that front. So if I was going to guess, that's the one that I would imagine. And yeah, so switching out
correct.
Ralph, Terry, and Gato here. And the Ralph Terry shell is kind of what we see a lot from Juan KOF, if I'm recalling correctly, in a lot of their NLBC matches. Just two very highly rated characters, very strong, just well-rounded, and they're rated top tier in this game for a reason. Very high damage.
Yeah, I also like seeing the switch for Gato Point. I feel like he wants that movement really quickly to get in on King, because King has been shutting down a lot of stuff.
Right. Or, I mean, at minimum, even if Gato doesn't necessarily get going on that pressure front, you're at least building meter for your two very strong, high-damage characters in Ralph and Terry to use later on.
Absolutely. And right back in the corner goes Juan KOF. JuiceBox keeping up the pressure. Oh, he's just feeling out the neutral right now.
Right. And I like that, using that CD to just kind of dare Juan KOF to press a button. He's like, hey, press a button, I dare you. You'll get wall slammed by this CD. Now, you've got the Gato pressure going. This is going to be some good EX damage here.
Oh my gosh. Nice reset.
Yeah, Gato has the sauce. Command grab.
Yeah, if you can get King out of this this matchup, it'll be huge for you.
Yes.
Oh
but
my god,
you're
another
still
one.
not out of the woods, because even if you take out King,
Still got the
you've
Robert.
got Robert on deck.
Yeah, we've seen
getting
that.
the throw out of the jump in. Not quite airtight there.
Very good. Good poke on the side of Juan KOF, but now you have the man Robert.
Yep,
Taken
very
out.
even first round, and now going into the second, this Robert's a threat.
Absolutely.
Hey, we got another follow coming through. Thanks for following Regular Gamer 2. Hey, you're not just a regular gamer to us. That means a lot, so you're a special gamer too.
Absolute legend. We appreciate you, my man, and hope you're enjoying some good-ass KOF with us. I'm pretty sure we've used all the Matcherino codes, guys. If you guys want to hit the Matcherino and do some quests, you are welcome to do so. You know, it's hard to ask any more of you guys. You've been absolutely amazing tonight.
Definitely. You guys have been going hard, supporting the players, being active in chat. We got 175 viewers right now. That's awesome, dude.
That's crazy. I think that's the most we've ever had.
No kidding. That is incredible.
We used to break 100
This is
with
my first time. Yeah, this is my first time doing commentary with you guys, and so seeing that come up before the stream is just great to see for y'all.
They came for the KOF, but they stayed for your sultry voice, my friend.
Don't flatter me.
And then Juan KOF getting some momentum here, taking out the Robert with Ralph, and now he's up the character.
Massive. Relatively even life bars here. Gonna be close to 5 bars for Blue Mary, almost 4 for Juan KOF, so any hit with these characters is gonna hurt.
Oh my god, this
the
conversion.
Overhead into Quick Max. Not doing a different slide, perhaps looking to use EX moves for pressure, but not working out for JuiceBox, as Juan KOF just looks to cash out as much damage as possible with the climax.
I honestly can't blame him, especially with a character like Ralph, where you just got 70% off of that.
Yeah,
no, that's
just through the fire and flames, guitar shredding in the background as your health bar evaporates.
Actually, that was almost 80% off of that combo, so I think it was great use of the meter there. Holy crap. There it is. Juan KOF evening it up 1-1 right now.
Man, these last few matches we've been getting into this top 8 has been absolutely incredible.
So much back and forth as well. I mean, we saw a
Right.
couple 2-0s, but it's been 2-1 the last 2 matches. So we're
And
definitely
these last few have been going down anchor to anchor, just back and forth. Just you couldn't ask for more out of a tournament from me. This has been some incredible KOF play from all the players.
100% could not agree more. Me being kind of new to this franchise, or at least hosting it, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting great gameplay, but I wasn't expecting to be this entrapped by it. So this is just been so much fun.
Just seeing such a good response from a lot of high-level players showing up, putting on a clinic and everything.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Noe, Suede, and Huiko-chan. Thank you guys so much.
For sure. I love that Ralph emote. Dweebenheimer, that's fantastic.
That's actually goated. I didn't even notice that's all right now.
Mr. Tengu talking about Leona's abs. A man of culture, a man of my own heart. That is actually like one of the only mods that I have installed is the Blue Mary muscle one on my PC. I'm like, we gotta get this twig arm Blue Mary out of here.
Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, Trippa. Hope you have a great night, brother.
Even life bars here. Reversal, betting it all. Juan KOF just wanted to get the king out of here.
I think that's a great play from him, even if Gato goes down kind of early. It's nice to get that king out because the king has just been too dominant, and now Robert,
for sure,
whole different menace coming in.
Yeah, if you can get some damage in on Robert before anything else, that is just so much legwork that you won't have to worry about later on.
Oh, these command grab mixes are so dirty.
Yes, yeah. Then once you start trying to respond to that, he has like a dive kick follow-up, that air dash that you just saw there to be able to catch people jumping or rolling or anything like that. Just once you're in that pressure, Gato very strong that way. Such varied options.
Oof.
Oh, the CD. No, I mean the Shatter Strike. No confirm off it.
But Robert is bleeding, and 1KOF only now going to his second character.
Yeah, and mid Ralph, like, you only need 2 bars. Like, 1 quick max confirm, and this is definitely over. If you can get some good EXs, you can spend even less off that. But JuiceBox opting to spend it, get some legwork done on this Ralph, kind of even things up a bit. Oh, nice bait. And we're gonna get a big combo going here.
Ooh!
Man.
Melee Man, thank you so much for the follow.
He had 0 bar to start that with.
Jesus.
And he built up an EX. All of that was just, man.
That's what we've been talking about, man. This Robert is
now he's turned it around.
Problem.
He has a slight life. But getting a hit, Ralph taking it down, but JuiceBox, that Robert was bleeding like you were saying, but turn this around to be relatively even.
Absolutely. Both players are fighting for tournament life right here. 1-1. This could go anybody's direction. The stare down and the patience from both.
Man. Just getting the CDs. Oh my goodness. JuiceBox just saying, throw out another CD. I dare you. I'm ready.
Oh, that's huge.
The confirm off of the stand D, just ready to go right into that.
So much damage, good lord.
And that's important because Ralph, unlike before, is being played mid, and oh no! Oh,
nice guard cancel, now you've got the corner, but... Oh, this is rough.
Yeah, you're down to a sliver of health against... Ralph isn't even an anchor for Juan KOF right now, like he was playing him before. You've still got Terry to go through even if you flesh this out.
And the anti-air with the ground punch.
Man.
Juan KOF. Taking out JuiceBox. But JuiceBox, absolutely no friggin' slouch. Still took top 4. What an absolute legend. And the most viewed channel on King of Fighters right now. Thank you so much for participating, my friend.
Yeah, well done to JuiceBox. Just such a good showing. Just running into another incredibly strong player in Juan KOF. Just that mid placement of Ralph doing so much work for him against JuiceBox, but I mean, like, now just remembering the El Dogor Athena, always a threat.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely.
We didn't get to see much of Dolores either from Seis, just putting in a lot of work with Robert and Vanessa. So we're just gonna this is gonna be a heated matchup either way you shake it.
Absolutely. Dukester said, great tournament and players. Could not be more right, my friend. Thank you so much for checking it out. We hope you are enjoying it. I know we are.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Oh my gosh, I cannot type. There we go. We got everything updated right now. And Robert taking early pressure against this Vanessa. Nice reset.
Yes. I'd say he's definitely playing more aggressive than at least JuiceBox's Robert that we were seeing before. Oh, getting the punish on that Tatsu, not quite getting that confirmed to finish out.
I love the way Vanessa's punches sound, man. They just sound like they
Right.
hurt.
they just have that nice, like, crisp sound effect to them. That's always the best thing in fighting games.
Oh, nice
Guard
rollout.
canceling on out of there, taking the situation for himself with Seis MX.
Oh, I think that could have been. Oh, I don't know if he had the meter to kill, but could have been huge. But he's still taking out the Vanessa.
Oh,
Onto the Iori.
low life here, just try and get as much life done on Iori as you can. Man, I love this Iori color. Simple, understated, but just so classy.
Absolutely.
Getting these fireballs going now.
And some really good movement from Dogor with Iori right now, kind of back and
Right.
forth.
Looking to stuff a hop there, but never came.
That was a great call out with the throw right there from Seis. Oh, went for the
Robert
dive
down
kick.
here, getting the reversal.
But good amount of damage done to Iori, so Robert more than did his part there.
For sure. Gonna get back to about half life there, and you've got 3 bars with Iori, so you can even this up really quick with a couple of good EX moves, a good confirm. Or it could go south real quick for Dogor, because Seis gets a nice EX confirm with Vanessa here.
And
He's
it's
gonna
gonna
take
kill.
out Iori. Yeah.
Very, very nice. And the Vanessa emote in the chat. Love to see it.
Hey! Dweebenheimer's just bringing the heat with all of these emotes. This is awesome.
Really though, what channel is that? Dweebenheimer? I may have to sub.
Vernac. It's called Vernac Nerf, please, with Vanessa. That's funny. Definitely a strong character.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're seeing another drops the combo and Athena getting the throw there.
But jumping right over the projectile, Seis is not giving up any pressure if he can avoid it.
Right.
Nice backdash.
Face just definitely seems to be liking this aggro approach so far against Dogor.
Yeah, using those guard cancel rolls really, really well.
Oh, the hop back and punish on the roll. Great stuff.
Oh, great call out from Dogor right there. He's gonna get good damage off of this. Oh, he kills! I did not know that killed. Oh my god.
Yeah. Athena's one that surprises me with how much damage she gets every now and then. I'm like, whoa. This character's wild. Another one that's very strong.
It's from Verna. Okay, I'm gonna go check them out on Twitch. I think I need those emotes.
Alright, and now we're seeing the Dolores. Low health, quick max confirmed. Gonna close that out nice and easy for Seis MX. Good stuff.
Very, very nice.
Dolores coming through clutch. You rest in peace, wrapped in a blanket of mud. That's a win quote. Nice.
Hey, she knows what
That's
she's
like
about.
one thing yeah. Just kind of going through and reading the win quotes more, because sometimes I'm just like mashing buttons. Like, I want to play more KOF. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Looking at the win quotes, a lot of them are really good.
And Mr.
JoJo poses for sure.
That's what I was actually noticing. That's an apt analysis, my friend.
JoJo's has been on my watch list for a long time. I just have not taken the plunge for whatever reason, but it's a cult classic for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste, but the memes are great. Oh my gosh, the jump in off of the dive kick.
Great jump in call out.
Oof.
Yeah, and that Vanessa corner pressure doing work.
All right, and Dogor getting off to a nice lead at the beginning, and great adjustment with the high-low block.
Great throw challenge on there, especially with the guard bar for Seis MX. Looking a little dangerous there for a second, but now able to get some damage in.
Oh my god!
Oh! So much off of this juggle. but just dropping it and getting the punish. Now Seis getting the throw.
Yep, and now Vanessa chilling at full screen. Not necessarily where she wants to be, especially against someone like Robert.
But yeah, just because she can dash under these high fireballs from Robert, she does have options to getting past, but not gonna matter anymore since Seis closes that Vanessa out here. Alright, now we're bringing out the Iori once again. Throw to interrupt pressure. Oh, and getting the EX, just a nice quick closeout. Get Robert out of here. Gonna get plenty of health back. We should be even on health, pretty even on meter. Now it's Seis' turn to run Vanessa. And that is, he's gonna show up, get some EX combos going here. Now, what's
nice.
the pressure?
Oh my god, the reset with the short hop. Beautiful.
Oh. This might be death here.
Thank you for the follow, Liquido. We appreciate you.
Yeah, level 2, this is definitely gonna kill here. Taking out Iori. Now Seis just sitting in the driver's seat on this match so far.
Yep, and Seis' Vanessa not taking a lick of damage in that matchup.
Yup, for sure. As good of a round as you could ask for, especially considering they started relatively even on bar, even on health there. Just reflecting this fireball back.
Oh man, calling out the jump out.
Man.
Oh, the dash under for the reset. That was beautiful.
Seis is just doing so well at scouting out a lot of these Athena options and punishing with them.
Oh, that could have been...
Getting the DP, but not getting the super connect mid-screen there. Now you're in a rough spot on Vanessa. You've got a sliver of health, and yeah. Seis going up 2-0 on here. We are in winners finals, so it will be 3 out of 5. Dogor still alive, but a steep hill to climb here.
Yeah, it's really hard when you're down 2-0 in a finals match. You really have to like reassess your game plan. You have to come with a different mentality, and a lot of things. Your mindset when you see certain buttons just has to change.
Yeah. So we are seeing a run back to the character select screen. Will we see a character switch from Dogor, or are we just gonna kind of just take a second, recompose ourselves? Yep, just taking a second.
Is he keeping the order the same? They are. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, just killing some momentum there. You can't blame him. I would have probably done the same thing.
Get that mental reset for both your opponent and yourself. Just kind of take a little bit more time to think about things, look at what your options are to try and deal with what's happening to you.
We got Maldito in the back saying Seis is one of the best. You know what? We are seeing it right now.
For sure. Yeah, Seis I am very impressed. Just such a high-level player. One of the things I'm really liking, especially when they have that Vanessa, is just looking to scout out jump-ins and punish with like low options and stuff like that to keep people honest that way.
Oh, nice low poke to open him up.
Yes. Now Dogor just looking to get this pressure going.
Oh my gosh, so many counters and jump-ins. Oh, the dive kick, beautiful. It's so close to the ground, that's got to be hard to see.
That's going to be a good confirm for Robert. Now you're in this corner holding pressure.
Nice.
Finding just the spot to mash out. Great stuff from Seis. Just looking to challenge that pressure. Now we're just backing up, keeping ourselves honest. Oh, man.
And Seis making such good work of those quick overheads.
Oh, just using that Tatsu to close out Vanessa there. Now, we've got Robert versus Iori.
Yeah, Dogor has to make some adjustments here or get Robert out as fast as they possibly can. Nice cross up. That's got to be hard to block.
Yes, that is exactly what you're looking for. Yeah, Iori's, I believe that was his command air normal. Just great for creating cross-up situations to keep people guessing, especially mid-screen. Just such a strong option for him. Now this was the problem. This is where things kind of started to turn in Seis' favor. Last matchup was Vanessa versus Iori, but this time Dogor getting the first hit. Now trading blows here.
Oh, nice.
Rolling out of a reset.
Yeah, that was really nice because we've seen Seis hit that quite a few times with Vanessa.
Just saying, you're not gonna fool me with that again. I'm ready.
And look at the movement from Dogor. He's like, what are you gonna do? He's just jumping all over the place. This man is ready. He wants to call
hanging
out.
back, waiting for Seis to use one of those dash punch options for Vanessa.
Oh, and he followed the rollout. That was nice.
All right, Dogor Iori looking very good in this round. Run up throw, great stuff. Guard cancel, gets the meter spent.
Oh, and this is not where you want to be. Oh, nice. Get
Rolling
yourself
out of the corner, great patience, and then waiting for just the right time to get that.
If there's that
Just
movement.
hanging back now is Dogor.
Oh. That one was close. That fist was right in his face.
Oh my goodness, the throw. Time is a
8
factor.
seconds.
Just hanging back is Dogor. And gets the air-to-air. Excellent stuff. Not going to get a lot of health back, but just getting Vanessa out of there and giving Iori the chance to do some of the legwork beforehand is great for Dogor here.
Absolutely.
But Dolores, very strong character, can control space with the best of them.
Oh.
The command grab, that's going to be dead here.
But he's alright.
Quick round here.
He's got Athena
Now-
coming in with full bar.
Yep, full sticks of butter here. Plenty to work with. But Seis showing, at least with Vanessa, that he knew some responses to a lot of the options that Dogor was going for with Athena. And yeah, now we're seeing that with Dolores as well. Responding, getting a quick confirm there. Now quick max. There's going to be a lot of damage here into climax. Oh, this is going to be very close. A lot of damage.
Oh, this climax is
Now the
sick.
sand bullets.
Oh my
Not
God.
quite dead, but just the slightest chunk of health. Any solid hit or confirm is going to spell the end of the set for Dogor. Teleport.
Oh, and the anti-air.
Great stuff from Seis. Wow.
Yeah, Seis very, very dominant in that matchup, but Dogor is not done yet. He's going to move down to fight Juan KOF in our losers finals. That's going to be a great set as well.
Will Dogor look to get that run back, make those adjustments against Seis MX, or is Juan KOF going to get back into that grand finals?
I need to get that name correct. I did not save. All right, guys, in the chat, who do you guys think is going to get this?
Juan KOF or Dogor?
Round one. Ready? Go!
There's that Kukri.
Yep, bringing back the Kukri for this. Probably just looking to feel this out.
Yeah, it's definitely a knowledge check.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing the spaces pretty well. Dogor
Oh
getting
yeah,
the first
we
clean
got
jump in.
names mixed up actually. Dogor is on the right side.
Might be. Change that right now.
Oh, now the good confirm for Kukri. Just gonna get some solid damage here. Just getting some hot pressure going. Walk on the overhead from Juan KO from Dogor. Into Vanessa pressure. Great challenge with the punch.
Nice. Kukri put in some good damage on Vanessa, but Vanessa able to close it out.
Man. Alright, now we're stepping into the Gato. And Juan KO's Gato, especially once he can get that mix going with the command grabs and all of his various follow-ups, very strong.
Also, not afraid to wake up reversal super on you. You gotta
Right,
be
no
aware of
kidding.
that.
It's a strong super for, since it goes straight up like that, a lot of DPs, especially like in the corner, will advance forward, and so when people are short hopping at you, you'll just like fly past them as they like go behind you. Since his goes like straight up, it's a pretty solid reversal option in a lot of those situations.
Nice DP from
Dogor getting
Dogor.
reversal of his own with your
Especially
showing
with
the
how low-
high level reactions and awareness there. Oh, and the command grab.
So many air-to-airs.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, great jump in confirm, and that should be a dead character here.
Very, very nice.
Point for player 2.
I came here for Team Nest. Hey, thank you so much, Kofa. We appreciate that. And TN Dash was no friggin' joke.
Yeah, TN Dash put on a show. Very, very talented and good player. Super fun to watch. We're now down to the Anchor Ralph here for Juan KOF against this Iori. Oh, just catching him airborne and going into the quick max, not able to get a combo going off that.
Footsies for days right now.
Yes, I'm on the edge of my seat here. Ralph's just hanging back, using those air normals to kind of control space and dare Dogor to come close. But Dogor content to just kind of hang back a little bit here.
Really trying to use the movement of Iori back and forth, trying to bait an option.
Right.
Oh, DP, and that's dead.
And I imagine, like, just kind of hanging back like that, where Dogor had the character lead, you get less health back. So, just kind of doing some damage in the way that way, because it's like, well, he's probably going to close out this round, because Juan KOF is Juan KOF, very good player. But if I can keep him from getting just a little bit more health back, that could make all the difference here. Oh, gets the hit. Super cancel. Not quite dead here, but just the slightest sliver of health here.
Oh my god.
Oh, the cross up. So fast.
That looks so hard to block. And that is 1-0 for Dogor. Very nice.
Man, that Anchor Athena, such a threat for Dogor.
Yeah, we didn't get to see it going much in the last match because Seis was just snuffing it out, but
Right,
like you said,
right.
It's
Seis
like a
just
snowball.
had those responses to whatever Dogor was looking to do, but these players are always adapting on the fly, so you know if Dogor is getting back into that grand finals, if he can close out this set, he's going to be looking to go for, or they're going to be looking to go for, just making those adjustments against Seis. Looking to just run it back, same teams, Juan KOF keeping the Kukri in here.
One of the kind of nicer things about being in a finals match is that extra match, so you can experiment a little bit more and see if does he know this matchup that well, or was I just doing the wrong thing?
They say the first one's data, but like then you kind of get into these finals settings, and then you have at least like the first two to be data. Obviously, you don't want it to get to that point, but you just have a little bit more time to work with. The guard crush from Juan KOF, great stuff. Yeah, just extended block strings from Cooper is so dangerous.
Yeah, but he's got pretty good range on a lot of his normals. They're pretty deceptive. Can't open the file until the download is done. Hey, I like that. That's actually pretty good.
Hey! That's a bar and a half, that's for sure.
Yeah, I like that. I might tweet that. Alright, Juan KOF. Looking really, really nice. Kukri at full health again against this Iori.
Dogor's Iori, I think, was definitely probably the MVP of the last round last match for them. Just getting so much going. So, if you're Juan KOF, you want Kukri to do as much work against Iori as you can to just kind of prevent them from getting going that way again.
I think what Juan KOF is using really, really well with Kukri is just calling out aerial advances with buttons. Something about his his Kukri has just snuffed a lot of aerial options, just like right there.
Right. As you're saying it, just getting that jump back air to air, just keep people from trying to jump in on him or just getting away from this pressure.
Thank you so much for the follow, Iris Scene. We appreciate you.
Alright, and now we've got Point Kukri against the Anchor Athena.
Oh, walk up grab.
Yeah, Athena just kind of shutting Kukri down at the moment.
Oh, the guard crush, but I wasn't able to get much off of it.
Wow, great confirm. One pixel left. Yep, just getting the dive kick. You're in chip territory there. Just kind of a checkmate situation. Good stuff from Dogor to go for it.
Iris Scene. Something about someone's mom? Are you someone's mom? That'd be OD. Yo, mom showing support?
Congrats on making it to grand finals. show Seis some love for putting on a show for y'all. Definitely. I'm a Seis truther at the moment. Very incredible player, and I can't wait to see them playing in Grands for sure.
Yeah, I can 100% say that I am a Seis stan now.
For sure.
And El Dogor taking out the Kukri. Oh no, that was Gato.
Gato. Man. Athena making the run back here. Full health. Still got 3 bars for Athena. Plenty to work with. 5-bar Ralph, though. Like, right hit, and this could definitely be death immediately for Athena.
And I think Athena has the correct tools to keep this Ralph at bay, and we have been seeing Athena get a lot of mileage.
The quick max confirmed.
Oh, damage.
Just holding on to that meter now. Still got 3 bars to work with. Great block on the cross-up. Oh, and the level 2. Nice, good safe jump from Juan KOF, keeping himself safe. And then getting the low hit to close out and even things up at 1 apiece.
Very, very nice.
And
as much as we love to see dominance, seeing a clean sweep and losers and winners finals or even grands kind of hurts a little bit. So seeing these back and forth matches is really, really nice.
Right. And I mean, like, Juan KOF's Kukri was putting in work. Got all the way down to the Athena, but Athena just always a threat from El Dogor, just putting on such a show of just controlling a lot of that pace, getting a lot of the right hits with meter. And so it's so threatening to see that as a player, knowing like, man, even if I do so much work with Kukri, this Athena can still turn it around so fast.
Yeah, we're seeing Athena put in a lot more work in this set, that's for dang sure. Thank you so much for the follow, Balrog and Zero Mech.
As Kukri was beating Vanessa's all tournament, having to work for this one? Definitely. Yep, Vanessa, she makes you work for everything that you can get in this game. As we're seeing here. Just holding this corner pressure, jumping on out and challenging there. And this is probably death for Vanessa here. Just a really rough situation. Good work on Juan KOF's part, just kind of using that sand to control a lot of that ground space, keep any of those dash punches from coming his way. Now we're looking at Kukri Iori. Man. Kind of looking a lot the same as the previous round, just Kukri kind of running the show right now for Juan KOF. Dogor just looking to try and... Oh! Not quite getting the confirm to finish out there. But even life bars here. Oh, and Kukri getting the hit there. Oh, and the baited reversal, and El Dogor is going to lose Iori to that. But, like we saw before, Athena can turn this around so fast. There's plenty of meter to work with, and El Dogor's got all the, plenty of fundamentals and skill to make this happen. Oh, the EX sand just blowing through that fireball.
And this Kukri's been so dominant this game around.
Yes. Looking especially strong in this round so far. But Athena looking to just get him out of here and start working on the rest of the team. And we'll get it.
And this may be a matchup check for Juan KOF right now, because Athena's put in more work in this set than we've seen El Dogor do before.
Yeah, against El Dogor's Athena was against Seis was not quite as proficient as we're seeing here, so perhaps a matchup check, or just not quite the matchup that Juan KOF is comfortable with, like Seis MX was.
Oh, reversal super on safe jump. That's unfortunate. So much damage.
Just conserving, still having 3 meters ready to go. The meter management from El Dogor with Athena is just top notch right now. Just always having something to make every hit hurt so much.
And then Athena evening this up, bringing it down to anchor characters, and she's going to have, I think, all of her life back, and she does. And even on meter pretty much too. This is really good for El Dogor right now.
Oh, but Ralph, lots of damage here.
Balrog said that was clearly a T-pad. I don't think so, but it may have been. Moves.
Buffering moves and T-bag go hand in hand.
It's a good OS to have. No, I was just buffering my empathy.
If you win, nah, it was a teabag for sure. I had to let him know. But if not, then you're like, nah, it was just buffering moves. It's all good.
Oh my god, that's
But
dead.
this is it. Good from Juan KOF. Ralph finally putting the Athena down there. Man.
And when all else fails, you got Ralph with a bunch of meter. Very nice. Juan KOF goes up 2-1, but I think we're seeing a comfortability with Eldogor's Athena is kind of coming full force right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's the...
Running back here.
Is this a mix? Is this just a momentum change? What's going to happen?
Right. Are we switching up teams here?
If I'm
Perhaps
Eldogor...
Dogor, if he has another character in his pocket to kind of take out this Kukri before they can get going, that would be one of the things that you can look for here.
Yeah, I'm thinking he needs a different point right now to really get something going. Doesn't necessarily have to happen, but this is tournament point for Juan, or at least set point for Juan KOF right now.
Right.
Select order.
And looking to stick with the same characters, looking to stay the same order, just kind of catching your breath, looking to recompose yourself.
Can't blame him. Cannot blame him at all.
I mean, at the very minimum, that's like one thing you should look to do in these kinds of longer sets of first to threes rather than best of three. Just looking to kind of resituate yourself, use what time you have.
All right, once again, this is set point for Juan KOF. Eldogor, I know he's not comfortable taking third right now, so who knows? We might see a best of five, or a fifth match, I should say.
Yeah. And we'll see if he can get this Vanessa figured out against Kukri. A lot of people in chat definitely wanting Iori point and everything, but Eldogor just kind of trusting in what he's been running this entire time, just looking to make it happen. And I think as a competitor, you kind of have to have that confidence in yourself to make it happen, to not always go for that adjustment immediately, but sometimes it doesn't work out for you.
There we go.
See
Bring him to the corner.
Get some damage, some corner carry.
Yeah, any and everything you can do to this Kukri is beneficial to you right now. Nice!
Exactly.
Empty jump
That
low.
might be taking him down.
Ops for reset. Blocks the guard cancel. Oh, but that's dead. Vanessa still. Really good damage on the Kukri.
Mm-hmm. Probably the most damage we've seen on Kukri so far in these most recent rounds.
Round 2. Ready?
Like, you definitely cannot let this Kukri survive for much longer. If he gets too much work done on Iori, then that's trouble.
Yep, the faster you get to Ralph, the better for that right now.
Exactly. Alright, getting the EX confirmed.
Misguided Monk, she felt alive for a bit. Nice.
Alright, Iori closing things out for Eldogor. Going much better against this Kukri, that's for sure.
Yep, getting a majority of their life back as well. Damn near all of it.
Yeah. But Gato, no slouch. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of this pressure once Gato gets in. And that jump CD, just such a good hitbox, just so great for snuffing other air-to-air attempts.
Nice DP, puts him in the corner. What's the mix?
So gonna get some pressure going.
Oh, good throw tech. Oh, standing overhead.
Block on the overhead, well done.
Oof, just out of range.
Not quite ready for the punish. Gato doing major damage here. Oh my goodness. Not quite getting the kill, but finishing off with an anti-air, with an air-to-air.
Yo, Lord Fourth in the chat. Aiden, no worries on today, man. Things happen. Don't even trip on it. We got you covered.
Lord Fourth is go. They put you through it, my guy.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate circumstances. But if you got time, watch some good ass KOF with us right now.
Yeah, this bracket has been. They've been putting on a show.
Yo, what was that combo? That's the first conversion I've seen like that from Juan KOF.
Getting the reversal there.
Good patience from Juan KOF. He's not going to press the issue
Holding
against
this
this
guard
Athena.
bar starting to get low here. Finding that gap to get. Oh, and the reversal. Ash to get in and get some mix going. The challenge, Juan KOF taking the set 3-1. Dogor, you put on a good fight. Excellent play. Your Athena is absolutely a menace. Just great playing from both players, but that will be the end of Dogor's run, but good playing from them. Especially from one of our competitors, JuiceBox has plenty of teaching material for the game, so if you're looking to get into this, there's never a better time to get into KOF than right now. So I am obviously biased because I really loved this game, but just go for the plunge. Get yourself on some good ass KOF.
Completely agree, my friend. I think I'm gonna have to take this game. Not that I didn't take it seriously as like a good game, more so it's just like kind of beyond my realm of like interest. And now that I've watched this, I'm like, I gotta get on these guys' level.
Right. It's one of those things for sure. I had the opportunity to compete in like a TikTok invitational, which was very fun, but like we are very much not this same level of players, so being able to just like both play this in a competitive setting like that and kind of get that hook on the game, and then seeing just how far you can go with this game system and these characters is just incredible.
Absolutely.
With that, we're jumping in. Juan K went putting Gato on point and holding Kukri at the mid, a little bit different than the previous approach.
Maybe he just believes in the Gato a little bit more against Seis after watching some gameplay, or perhaps it's just against the Robert. We will find out.
I mean, like I said previously, these characters, a lot of characters do function like well with point because they don't need meter, but any character in this game just gets that much more dangerous with meter. And we've seen point Kukri do some work, so giving him some meter to work with will make him just that much more dangerous.
Absolutely.
So we'll have to see what we're looking at here now that we get that Kukri on mid.
And guys, just want to remind everybody, we do have a giveaway that's going to happen after Grand Finals. Because we did not pull one in our first hour because our link was a little bit messed up, we're going to pull 2. So go ahead and enter if you haven't already. It's right there in the chat if you want to check it out. We're also going to talk about our next events, and we're going to rate a smaller streamer, so do not go away. We want to show some love to the little guys.
I'm seeing what chat was saying about like the teabags and like the buffering moves and everything. The funny thing is Kukri's kind of that like trolley type of character in the lore. He's actually responsible for all of the story of SNK heroines, basically. So that just matches up with his character, the buffering moves into things looking like teabagging. So
absolutely,
I'll choose to believe that that's intentional from SNK. So great work there.
And Misguided Monk said Arlo is the pretty face, and the boys girls will join KOF just for him. And I cannot agree more.
Hey, what? Y'all hitting me with the real compliments here, just boosting my confidence. I needed that. Misguided Monk, you're a real one.
Yeah, he's been with us pretty much this entire time. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah. You know what else is real? This Kukri damage. And man, Juan KOF Kukri is a problem.
Absolutely, and Seis is feeling that problem right now. He's got to figure out what the solution is. Hopefully it's Dolores.
Yeah. Honestly, we have not seen a ton of Dolores from Seis. We've gotten down to her a couple of times, but not to this point where Dolores is going to have to see extended play to go through 2 characters, so definitely exciting for that opportunity as a spectator to see Dolores do some work.
Yeah, Seis rarely having to bring out the Dolores. I mean, just been so dominant the whole time, but now we're seeing it come into play. Yeah,
the mother-son duo here. Kukri, actually the son still.
Is it? I did not know.
Yeah, believe it or not. It's pretty cool.
Yo, the lore.
Yeah, SNK lore, it's awesome. I still have yet to do the KOF 15 story. I've been kind of catching up on things, but Kukri coming out on top this one.
Yeah, Juan
this coming of age story, the rebellion, the family feud going on here.
He does kind of look like he's going through an edgy rebellion phase. Like, you can't tell me what to do, Mom.
It's not a phase, Mom.
But Juan KOF goes up 1-0. Just as a reminder, because it is Grand Finals and he is in the loser's side, he is going to have to reverse sweep this man. Or I shouldn't say it like that. He should have to 3-0 and then 3-0 again as a win a total of 6 matches where Seis only needs 3.
Right. Will require that reset of the bracket and everything, whereas Seis MX can take it with just a single one. So Juan KOF hanging definitely in a more dangerous situation, but if that round proceeds like it just did, they're still just dangerous.
There we go. Robert getting some early momentum against this Gato.
the throw. Just keeping that pressure honest.
Nice jump in.
Oh, jump in,
damage.
gets the damage confirmed.
I don't know if that was a drop or a reset, but it was sneaky either way.
For sure.
Oh, wasn't able to confirm off of the wall
I think
bounce.
one of the things Gato just really excelling at so far is just using those air buttons along with that command move air dash to just get in and contest air movement. Once you get people grounded, just being able to go into that command grab to mix people up that way is just so strong.
There we saw the the buffer.
Always a buffer.
Yeah, since he lost the character, it was definitely a buffer.
Yeah, for sure.
And, alright, Gato hopefully can get some good damage on this Vanessa before it goes down.
Right.
Good throw breaker.
Hey, we've got some Seis fans in the chat, it looks like. Pulling for your boy.
Very nice. And Vanessa taking out the Gato early, so it's going to be even life spread here coming into the battle of the mids.
About even meter spread here. Juan KO's Kukri has looked very strong against basically any Vanessa that he's ran into, though. So,
Absolutely.
but we'll say show that his Vanessa is built different. So far, looking like an affirmative on that.
Great damage.
Funny song for grand finals. Hey, this is the one for the Pow Pow Cafe stage. It's kind of the elevator jazz.
I dig it. It reminds me of a hits theme from BBFZ. Sometimes you gotta throw some smooth jazz in there.
I hadn't heard that before, and then I just like randomly heard it. I'm like, yo, I didn't expect this to be hits theme, but I vibe with it.
Mm-hmm. This is the jazz.
Yeah, it's kind of got that vibe like when you're watching like one of those action scenes in movies where they're just kind of breezing through like a bar fight and something like that, and it just got this happy music playing.
Absolutely. Juan
Just a
KOF.
different time.
Oh, sorry about that. Juan
you're
KOF
good.
got his Ralph anchor. Now this is definitely a character that can bring it back against too.
Yeah, always dangerous. Ralph just, we've said it before, we'll say it again, just such a strong character in KOF 15, just able to control a lot of space with his normals and convert so much of it into damage. But he's not the only top tier on the screen right now, because we got Vanessa able to confirm things really well herself.
Oh my gosh, and a low reset once again. So nice from Seis.
This might be death here.
That's stun.
The stun. Oh my
gosh.
goodness. Seis, you're a monster. The awareness.
Now, can you educate me on that? I don't see a stun meter on there.
So it's yeah, it's not a meter per se. You kind of have to. A lot of people will have strings that they kind of know. I am not at that level. Obviously, these high level players are looking for that guard crush and stun meter to start going. If you look up in the corner, when the character's portrait will start flashing blue when stun is on deck, when that's getting close.
Oh, I see.
So,
Makes sense.
me personally, I'm not crazy about it. I would prefer to have like a dedicated stun bar, but like it's not the worst thing. It doesn't come up too often. But Seis MX maximizing it and closing off the round with it. So great stuff from Seis.
Definitely. And it's evened up here. I think these guys are very, very evenly matched to this as far as I'm seeing.
Yes, just two high level players just going at it, trying to feel each other out and make the adjustments they need to. For Juan KOF, get the reset and get into a winner-take-all situation, and Seis just look to close this out if you can.
Absolutely. This next match, because it'll be 2-1 either way, is huge for momentum on either side. It's that much closer to a reset, and it's that much closer to tournament point.
Right. Those one games just carry a little bit more weight when you're on that winner's side of grand finals, for sure. Juan KOF definitely not unfamiliar with being in this position. I know they've come around in NLDC with coming back into winner's side of grand finals and everything. Just very experienced tournament players, so they have more than enough skill and experience to make this happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, when you were telling me a Juan KOF joined, I was like, Juan KOF. And I went and looked at his tournament record. I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah. They are about that KOF 15 life. Oh, Seis. But Seis just shutting down Kukri right now. Oh, Robert doing so much work.
Yeah, right now, Juan's just trying to slither around. He doesn't want to get too close. He's kind of just feeling out his options.
Ooh. But Seis just being ready to respond to whatever option Juan KOF does against eventually getting the DP, but now eating the combo and the setup, pulling out.
That's what I was going to say. An excellent setup, and then Seis just like, nah, I'm out of here. I don't want any part of that. And then the whiff DP.
But I mean, at that point, Robert has done like about as much work as you can, and if you get that DP, that's just kind of sprinkles on the ice cream, if you know what I'm saying. Like,
absolutely. No, Robert did
just
his
only
job.
a little bit of health gain back for Juan KOF here, and then you can hopefully get Vanessa to clean things up. But this is what you don't want to see happening, is Kukri getting things going.
Excellent patience from Juan KOF right there. He was waiting for that guard cancel rollout. Super smart.
Oh, and the counter hit.
Boop in the back saying, this
Yeah.
Kukri eats Vanessa's. I like it. There were more Mexico players in this tournament than there are Mexicans living in Mexico. I love it. That is too funny.
Man. No, I don't know if I've seen a region go harder for a specific game than I have seen for like Latin America and Mexico go for KOF, and it just is like so heartwarming. Like, for some reason, y'all are the best, and I love seeing y'all just getting in here, putting on a show, not just showing up in droves for the brackets, but showing that you guys are some of the best at this game with this showing in grand finals. Like, just excellent stuff.
Yeah, Evo for this game about to go crazy.
For sure. Like, it's one of my most anticipated games just because of those different regions being so strong. So if we can hopefully get those Latin American players out here, I know China has some heavy hitters, and like Shanghai from KOF 14 doing so much, having so many good results that way. So,
and if I'm not mistaken, sorry to interrupt you, we just got the follow from Nerd Josh.
No kidding, Nerd Josh. I have been loving his commentary on NLBC. Just seeing him start to go into that sphere, so just one of the people I love hearing their thoughts on fighting games and KOF, so good to see the follow there.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nerd. I also love watching you cook. I've been checking out a lot of your food. It looks delicious. Right now.
Oh, the level 2 confirmed.
That's
This
good.
is going to be taking it to go up 2-1 here.
Absolutely. That much closer to the reset against Seis. And Seis,
Right.
I don't know if he's going to opt for perhaps going back to character select and just kind of letting the momentum die down a little bit, reassessing his thoughts. But I know Juan's ready to jump straight back into it.
Yeah, for sure. Seis seems pretty committed to the team that they're running, though. I don't imagine we'll see a character switch, and I wouldn't imagine why, because it has been working so well for them this entire tournament.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for the follow, Laud to God, and KOF. And I'm not sure how I'm going to pronounce that correctly, but I'm going to say KOF. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, it looks like same team setup.
Reset. Kind of take some extra time to think things through.
Yep, same orders and everything. Just wanted to kill a little bit of momentum and reassess the situation and their thoughts. Hopefully, make some adjustments.
Right.
Seis right now. I mean, he's not in a terrible position, but once you're reset, man, all of the momentum goes towards the loser side.
Right. It's not impossible, but like just knowing that you had that one opportunity can just like hold that little bit of extra weight. Oh, we do have a color switch on the Gatso. Dang.
Oh, that was the
This
real
black
OS.
color is so cold. It's so good.
Yo, thank you so much for the follow, Jose Torres.
Aw. Robert just getting some pressure going here for Seis. Just the dive kick to stuff out that air-to-air attempt.
Yeah, he's
Once
making
again,
really
getting
good,
that dive kick.
making very, very good use of that move.
Mm-hmm. Great confirmed.
Neutral jump. God, just waiting out for the button. Love to see it. Reversal super.
Oh! Yup. And that's where we see that kind of vertical path of that super coming in. It's great for catching a lot of those tops or vertical jumps and everything, since it just goes straight up. But Robert closing that out for Seis with a good chunk of life still left over here.
Yeah, very, very nice from Seis. He's making the proper adjustments he needs. Now he just got to get rid of this Kukri. We've been seeing this Kukri just run amok.
And a color change here as well. We've got the silver Kukri. Nice.
Great pressure from Seis right now. They're getting thrown out of
Reversal
it.
throw. Gotta keep that pressure on us for sure.
Nice.
And the sand trap catching Robert out of the air there.
Robert doing his job once again. Now we're going to have Kukri versus Vanessa.
Kukri getting the start, getting the hit. Alright. Now this is exactly what you want if you're Juan KOF. Just getting that Kukri pressure going. Man, just so good at controlling whatever options you're looking to do defensively, whether it's rolls, jumps, or trying to mash out. Kukri is just really good at controlling those.
Yeah, and the adjustment from Seis right there, because he saw that he set up the sand trap and he's been jumping in a lot after it, so he just decided to guard cancel out. Unfortunate though, because it looks like Vanessa is one hit away from going down.
Yeah, Juan KOF got the block on that reset that Seis went for, and it just turned all in his favor after that for that round, closing it out for Kukri.
Yep, and now Seis in an interesting position, got Dolores with 3 bars of butter. 3 sticks of butter, I should say.
And these two, since they do have a theme switch, we get the piano going.
Oh, for the mother and son?
Mother-son duo. I always love that in fighting games when characters have those like theme song interactions, like changes, just specific character stuff. It's always fun.
Little quality of life stuff, you gotta love it.
It's looking all Dolores here right now.
Oh my gosh,
It's
so
level
much
2.
damage. Nice throw.
Man, and closing out the Kukri. Gonna get back to probably about like just over half, 3/4 health here. So definitely not impossible for Seis, but you're going up against Ralph Jones with 2 meters, so that is a quick max confirm on deck should Juan KOF want to go for it.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree, arguably the best character in the game as Ralph. But nice throw, get the pressure going.
Yeah, but Dolores definitely no slouch, and especially in the hands of a player of Seis' caliber. Not quite getting the confirm he was looking for though for Juan KOF. So now, 2 meters on Dolores. This character can hurt. One good hit or grab could spell a lot of health or death for Juan KOF, so...
And you know Juan
he
just wants to jump back into that reset. Sorry to interrupt you.
Right, nah. Even though, like, I was just gonna say, even though Juan KOF has that life lead, just because Dolores has her own damage, you're not necessarily safe.
Oh my god,
Getting a
do it again?
second run-up throw.
Oh, he whiffs on the
No
super.
confirm! And Juan KOF capitalizing off of that. I was about to absolutely lose it if that weren't for saves.
And that is going to be the reset, guys. 3-1 Juan KOF.
Man, Juan KOF just proving that they are never out of it. Just always...
Yeah, they are hungry for this
It
W.
wasn't counter hit? That makes sense. If that was counter hit, that super would have comboed, I assume.
Gotcha.
Jeez, just... The awareness to go for something like that is just absolutely incredible to me. That's so beyond my level at the moment, so... Just... Wow.
And straight back into it. We have a fresh set to be played right now.
They are swinging this round. Alright.
Nice
So far,
anti-air.
Juan KOF taking the lead with Gato here. Dan Uyghur in the reset, so now everything counts just that little bit more for both of these players. It's Grand Finals 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Nice.
Gato taking the first character here.
Getting Robert out of there early is really, really good for KOF, or for Juan right now.
Yeah, we are seeing the Matcherino posted in the chat if you guys have a chance to get some of those quests. I think all the codes we're playing, you guys did awesome that way, so thank you. If you guys want to go for any of those quests, we would definitely appreciate it, but y'all have done so much already, and so the players just appreciate it. We love the support for them.
Yeah, the viewers have been going absolutely insane today. Most viewers we've ever had, probably some of the most follows we've ever gotten in one stream. Plus the Matcherino was just popping off, so you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much.
The baited DP, and this is going to spell a lot of damage against Gato. Vanessa hurts. Now into this corner pressure. On the double overhead, closing things out.
Very, very nice. That was almost like a Ryu-esque where you jump in and immediately go for the standing overhead.
For sure. Now, you got to deal with Kukri. Kind of been the difference maker for Juan KOF in these later matches. Just all through the bracket, Kukri has just been clocking in so much hours for Juan KOF here.
And that was a little bit of a delayed jump in right there. He wanted to see if Vanessa was going to roll out and still ended up getting the hit. Very nice.
Right, a lot of those options. Hey, Munchie AZ, getting those sponsor links through. We appreciate it. And we're getting a follow as well from Sewer Creature. Thanks for coming through from the sewers to our stream and checking things out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Juan KOF, maybe controller disconnect?
What's happening here?
Seis is like, I don't care.
Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I can't really blame him. It's just very unfortunate for Juan KOF.
As a competitor, yes, but like, you also just hate to see this happening, especially at this stage.
Damn. You better get that controller fixed right now.
Man. Come on, Juan KOF. The music switch. I love like the piano intro. Always reminds me of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl version when you go up against Cynthia with the piano intro.
Mm-hmm.
That fight's always stressful.
Juan KOF did not like that at all. He was like, oh, okay, that's how we're playing. I'm going to do a shit ton of damage to your Dolores right now.
I'm going to say, controller's dying, whatever. I'm Juan KOF, I'm going to make it happen, and closing out the round there.
Yeah, with a free character going to Seis as well, didn't matter. Ralph came in and he was upset.
Man, what does it say about Juan KOF, where, like you're saying, basically losing a character for free, just being still able to turn that around.
Yeah, that does not bode well for Seis right there.
He wanted the 1v1. It was all a hoax to give him a chance. Dang.
Thank you so much for the follow, Kotea. Yeah, that's a statement right there, to be completely honest.
That is very much a statement for Juan KOF. First getting the reset and then getting something like that. It's unintentionally such a momentum builder for him in this Grand Finals reset.
It was a trick to make him feel bad about taking an AFK round. Oh, God.
Kukri didn't want to fight his mom, that's all. Oh, what a good boy. Yeah. What a well-behaved son.
What's going on, Shiny? Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Mind games are real. Hey, if this is the kind of 4D chess that we're out here playing with these mind games, I'm here for it.
Honestly. That somehow felt more disrespectful than a teabag if that's what he did.
Like, for real, though. Like there's that in, like, the back of my head now to keep things, so... Jumping back into things. Getting the subway stage.
1K left, up 1-0 in this reset.
Yeah, Seis, kinda... All the momentum in Juan KOF's favor. He's got to figure something out to get that momentum back in his favor before this reset starts to get away from him.
Oh my gosh, look at the movement from Juan KOF right now. He's not stopping for anything. And he's killing.
Oh, and we've got Shiny in the chat saying hello. Hello, Shiny. Glad to have you here. Watching some good KOF. It's always good to have the people in the chat.
Yo, and Fortissimo with the 500 bits. Thank you.
Hey, the support and the follows from Zendo Crescendo. I love the rhyme on that name.
Me too. That's awesome.
Ooh. Vanessa going up against Gato.
Gato low-key a gorilla. I'm here for it. I love it.
For sure. Yeah. Gato does as Gato wants. That is for sure.
Reversal super.
Oh, the super.
Hustafar, thank you so much for the follow.
Getting the throw. Man, and this is dangerous because just as we've always mentioned, just getting so much work on the mid character while you're still on your point, just getting that lead extended is just so hard to overcome. Especially when you still got that Kukri threat in the middle, and then Ralph just as the cleanup crew.
Yeah, this team is looking really, really dominant right now. The Seis going to get some good health back and go up against that Kukri.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, Seis has 4 bars available here. Whether they'll look to spend it at this point is up to them and everything, but you can get that damage and try to close things out. The rat getting hyped back there. Yeah, the stages. I only noticed on one of the pavilion stages that there's like a bunch of cats on the night version. I'm like, oh, there's cats! What the heck? Little details.
And then Kukri getting the low to open it up. And to get some good damage. Oh, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was cheeky.
Yeah. Going for the throw there, that might have felt intentional. Kukri closing things out on the Vanessa real quick.
Now the Dolores.
Yep. We're getting the piano hits.
Oh, right into the
mother-son duel. And Kukri's playing this time. I'm not sitting back. No politeness. We're throwing hands.
I think what I'm seeing right now from 1KF the most is like he is just not respecting anything. He's like, that's not safe, that's not safe.
Yeah, just knowing exactly where gaps are to press, to go for throws, and then just pushing his advantage to the absolute limit with his Kukri. No confirmed for Seis. That is so unfortunate. Had the hit and went for it. Still plenty of meter on deck.
I'm going to put some dirt in your eye. Kukri McGuire. That's great.
Man.
And Juan KOF 2-0 in this reset right now.
A dirty matchup, but the dirt falls in Kukri's favor this time.
Thank you so much for the follow, Trash Panda.
Suck, they ignore me, but do whatever you want. You got good dirt on them? What a win quote. Kukri's win quotes are probably my favorite. He's such a troll, so a lot of them are fun. He's got the pocket sand.
Yo, both of these guys jumped back into rematch so fast.
Seis is ready for the run back, and Juan Chaos like, I want to close this out. Let's rock and roll.
And going into this final match, guys, just want to mention we are going to showcase some upcoming events. We have 2 giveaway winners to pull, so do not go away if you enter the giveaway. We're also going to be rating a smaller streamer, so stick around for that. Show them some love.
Yes, definitely stick around. We've got some goodies coming your way, some stuff for the future for full combo esports and full combo fights, so we're not just ending on KOF, but in this moment, we're focused on, Gato doing so much for you right now.
Absolutely. No, he turned it on. I feel like the Gato has just gotten progressively more and more aggressive.
Right. I think Juan K was just kind of feeling things out, kind of figuring out where he can go for certain options, and when he might need to just hang back and everything, but this is exactly what we want to see from Seis right now. Just kind of turning on, getting a good confirm there and some damage.
Yeah, this is huge for Seis right now. If he can get the Gato out early, he gets that much more time to fight against the Kukri.
Oh, and good challenge on there to stop that jump.
Oh, just barely missed.
Fireball meaty. That was. Oh, guard cancel. Just get him off there. The whip punish. Gato turning that around.
Yeah, that was huge for Juan KOF. He's just that much closer to closing this thing out after the reset and going 3-0.
Yeah, even round to begin with, so just a couple good hits from Seis and Vanessa will close out Gato. But just still having this opportunity to do damage with Gato was so massive.
Nice jump in. Looked like Seis tried to answer right there, just couldn't.
Oh, and the dive kick. That's what we start to kind of see is, still committing to the jump for Seis. Just getting that kind of mix up, though, with Gato. Once you get people to kind of be worried about the command grab and then jumping, you can start going for the dive kicks. He changed Gato's green kimono and got good. Hey, that color switch tech, it's real.
We got these Joker colors or something for Kukri. I love it.
Right. Going for the gold, looking to close out and take this. Man, you know, Danny, I might be with you on picking up Kukri. This, after this showing, he's just. I think I might look to give Andy and Kukri a shot. They have been the two that have impressed me the most.
Yeah, and I really like Kukri's buttons in general. They're really, really deceptive.
Right, you wouldn't expect him to be able to reach you from such distances, but he's able to just kind of tag you when you least expect it.
Oh, and you saw the stance cancel from Vanessa. Unfortunately, didn't end up working out.
And just using the sand to kind of take things out.
And right now,
saying in the chat, the pocket sand.
And Juan KOF, one character away from closing out this tournament after a reset.
Ready?
And Dolores has got to make a miracle happen right now, but still has 4 bars to work with.
Yeah, plenty of damage that you can get with 4 bars here. On getting the hit, the EX.
Nice combo.
Wow, what a confirm. You're down to that last chunk of health. Get the command grab. Get him out of here.
Seis playing mind games right now. That was beautiful.
Yes, that is about as good of a Dolores sequence as you could look for if you are Seis. That is exactly what you want, to get Kukri out and just start going anchor to anchor with Ralph.
Oh, man, that kick is so far.
The boot, the stop sign standee.
Oh my gosh, that was like bait.
The punish on the teleport. He's looking to get some mind games going here. But she does have cross-up teleports available. But Juan KOF ready for it. Keeping life here. Out corner pressure from Ralph. And that's gonna be a lot of damage. Probably death here.
I think that's dead.
Looking to close it out with the climax. Through the fire and flames, Juan KOF and Ralph are walking to victory. Great job closing out the tournament.
What an end screen right there.
Man. Juan KOF. What a player. What a great tournament. What a great top 8. What a great grand finals. Just what good KOF, man.
Oh
just,
my gosh.
Everyone showed up and showed out and just showed that this game is about as hype as it gets at that top level.
Dude, that was insane. I got to get tip hats to Juan KOF. He came from loser's side, went 3-1 to get the reset, and then 3-0 in the reset. That is not easy to do, especially since against such a good player like Seis. And Seis was no friggin' slouch the whole time. GG's to everybody who competed. Here's a look at our top 8. And that's how it went down, guys. Absolutely
excellent
insane
stuff.
So just to let you all know, in case you missed some of it, Juan KOF is our tournament winner. Second place goes to Seis MX, and the third place goes to Dogor. Excellent performance from all of you guys. That was absolutely cracked.
Yes, for sure. I think just seeing all of these players, like looking at that top 8, I just think back on all like the moments we had throughout this tournament from players like Dogor, obviously Seis in grand finals to make it that far, Tavera just playing such a fundamental game, JuiceBox, Luis Cha having that my combo was still just one of my favorite things I saw in this entire tournament. Just to have that ready to go and pull it off was incredible. Just good playing top to bottom from all of our players. Thanks for coming out.